fellas. Oh, all the legendary Brian, Kermit, Bulbasaur, absolutely amazing. We got Ack, we've got Baked is Baked, Notification Gang. Welcome in, fellas. Cody B. Thank you for jumping right in right at the beginning, my man's. Ooh. Oops. Guess I could have done 101 on the last video. Guess I could have done 101. Oopsie. Oh well. But anyways, welcome in, my dudes. Run counter. Let's rock and roll. We'll jump right into it. How you guys doing today? Great, I'm assuming. Doing pretty good. Man, my coffee, like, it makes sense, but I made the coffee and then I just let it sit there. I took a shower, got back out, and now it's like the right temperature to drink. It tastes like 50% better than normal. Because usually I make it, I put a couple ice cubes in it, and obviously that like waters it down a little bit, I guess. But man, it tastes so much better when you don't slightly water it down, huh? Ooh, that's real good. Wreck, yo, what's going on? G-Stacks, what's going on, man? Welcome in, everybody. Kermit says it's going to be 108 today. Oof, that's rough. Yeah, I don't know. In Michigan, it's probably a high of 70 today. I don't know. It's not very warm. Of course, rain last night, rain the day before, rain. Every day, just rain in Michigan for some reason. Right temperature coffee hits different, yeah. Yeah, right temperature and not watered down by a couple of ice cubes, apparently. I always thought, like, just a couple of ice cubes, who cares? But man, it tastes so much better without that. I kind of always do the exact same thing every time, so. It's probably been like a year since I didn't put ice in my coffee to like just cool it down so I could just chug it real, like after I just made it. Hate having to wait like 20 minutes to drink your coffee. Hates it. Yeah, get that caffeine boost ASAP, right, Baked? True story. Oh, you know what? This is probably Players 1. I think I was trying to do a video or something. I don't remember what I was doing. I set the Players 1 though for something. Oh, well. No big deal. Oh, what? Bulbasaur, my man. Thank you so much, dude.
Happy Friday, my men's SSSSSS.
My men's SSSSSSSS. I love the way that it reads that. They need to update the AI or something so it could. My men's. I don't know if that even picked up on with the noise gate, but thank you so much, Bulba, for the $5 Streamlabs donation, my man. No update, keep it that way. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure free program, they probably don't have the technology. Oh, and Kermit coming in with a man. More gifted Slayerships. Ooh, thank you so much, dude. You've gifted several memberships over the, well, last few weeks even, or more than that. I don't know, but man, thank you so much for the channel support. Both Bulba and Kermit, you legends. Ooh. Absolute legends. Havoc says GG. Yeah, GG. Understatement, but yes, GG for sure. Oh yeah, I forget. For some reason, my my feed or whatever, I have like a feed thing in my Streamlabs OBS. When people gift memberships, it doesn't show up all the time. Sometimes it does, and then sometimes it doesn't. Weird, very weird. Yeah, appreciate you, Kermit. Appreciate you. What? That's a lot of months. G-Stacks. Thank you so much. 26 fat months of legendary Slayership. Ooh. Jeez. I'm pretty sure you're definitely, most definitely the longest channel member for sure. 26 months. T-Dub over on Twitch also. Welcome in, my dude. There we go. Actually cast the right spell this time. Crazy.
Tyreals might right now. Let's go.
Tyreals. In videos, I need to start saying it like that. Everyone will get real mad at me and it'll be hilarious. Can't wait till I find a Tyreals mic. Tyreals. What? Uh-oh. I messed everything up. Chromaquin. What's going on, dude? What's up? What's up? What's up? You'll feel you find anything good so far? I found some good stuff along the way, but today I just got on like 3 minutes ago, so nothing yet today. How to stay focused while grinding. 10 runs without getting bored. I mean, the only thing is, generally, I wouldn't recommend farming like this specifically for sure. Don't just run the same place over and over again. Like, if I wasn't doing this for videos, I would say like pick like do Andariel, like depending on what point of the game you're in. Andariel, Mephisto, Eldritch and Shank, Pindle, and then like reset. Or if you want to do like Pits, Chaos Sanctuary, House, and then switch or something like that. That's what I would recommend doing. And also going to home or going to the Salvation Army. Hold on one quick second. Alan with 5 gifted.
$20 through Super Chat.
Oh wait, they came in the backwards order.
Is it weird I'm listening to the stream and mowing the lawn?
Not weird at all, JG. Thank you for $20 Super Chat, my man. And up here, for some reason, Alan Shorts didn't come through. I don't know what's up with that, but thank you so much, Alan, and for gifting 5 Slayership. Ooh. And JG for a fat $20 Super Chat, my men's. My men's. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, probably one of the best investments you can make is go to like the Salvation Army or some resale shop, your favorite, I don't really care which one.
Let's go.
And you can buy a second monitor for like $10. And then you put over there, like, I'll have podcasts going over there or like a YouTube video, and I'll just go over to the other monitor, switch it, come back, you know. That's probably top tier one right there. That's probably like number one. I don't know how I lived with one monitor before. Even when I had one monitor, I'd put on like a podcast in the like, and then I would like open up D2 over top of it, and I would like Windows key out of D2 and then switch the like whatever video I was listening to or whatever and switch back. So payday donors for the win. Yeah, I appreciate it. I mean, it doesn't matter what day. Doesn't matter what day. Any support is so crazy appreciated. It's really amazing, guys. Thanks for supporting the channel. Access everyone's hype. Payday donations, yeah. That's a new stream schedule from now on, guys. I'm only streaming on Fridays. JK. Fine. Oop, hitting the wrong buttons again. Teacher says thanks for the gifted. Thanks for the gifted from either Kermit or Alan. Baked is a Xbox player. Okay, gotcha. That can't get nothing from the Countess, huh? That's just unfortunate, I guess. Yeah, if you just do a bunch of runs from the Countess, don't get anything. I can see how it can definitely get frustrating. Obviously, I have a little extra motivation, making videos from stuff, but yeah, I gotcha. Timeless, yo, welcome in. Contagious Marijuana, yo, says, hey, what's up, Phil? Keep slaying my dude. Let's go. Appreciate you. Yeah. Definitely keeping on slaying. Does Terrorized Nightmare Andy have even higher SOJ drop odds? Boy, yeah, I'm not really sure about that. I know Terrorized Nightmare or Terrorized Andy is like crazy. Let's see. Terrorized Nightmare Andy. To be honest, if Nightmare and Darl was terrorized, her drop odds for an SOJ would probably be lower, right? Because I think the item cap, doesn't it raise if they're terrorized? So then she could drop more different types of unique rings. So I think technically Terrorized Nightmare and Darl would be a lower odds of getting SOJ. But I can't remember exactly 100% sure how that works. Did I not hit the... Oh, I did. Where'd he go? Did I must have took him out and didn't notice. 12-hour stream. Oh boy. Oh boy. Don't know about that. I thought about doing a real long stream one day, but maybe not a 12, maybe like an 8 or something. I feel like I could do an 8-hour stream maybe without dying, but 12-hour streams are pretty tough. They're already like kind of tough in my opinion, but then you throw in the fact that I got kids and a wife and stuff, you know. Yeah, Marty, pretty good point there. I assume that Bake didn't own that, but that the Countess actually drops more runes on players 1 than stuff, so than on players like 5 or 7 or something. Chicho says bong time, huh? Bong time. Get after it, my dude. Get after it. Jeezy said he heard, I have not heard this, but Jeezy said he heard that terrorized normal Andariel has the highest drop odds, which is, if kind of what I was saying before was true, which I think it is that the item cap, like the treasure class cap, gets raised with the terror zone. That would actually make sense. Yeah. That would make sense. That didn't cross my mind though until you just said that, so. Brian, I hate people. Is that normal? Yeah. Yep, that checks out, Brian. That makes perfect sense. JG said, started solo self-found last night for the first time. Absolutely loving it. Is it true? Players 1 for the Countess. Yeah. The Countess will drop more runes if you run it on players 1. Technically, you will have a higher chance of getting keys on higher players' difficulties. But I'm going to be honest, I just never even worry about it. Usually you end up with a bunch of keys on accident just from running the Countess on players 1 to get the runes. Usually the ones that I always struggle to get are the ones from the Summoner, because the Summoner is just dog doo-doo for finding items, so there's no reason to do it except to get the keys, so that's the one I always struggle on. I usually just have so many of the keys from the Countess that I just like don't know what to do with them. No more D4 says hype mode. Not much. Every third day or something, like off stream, I think I play D4 for like an hour or a half hour or something, but it's not, you know, it just doesn't do it for me. I don't know. It's not a terrible game or nothing. Just, you know, it is exactly what it is, I suppose. I rated it a 5 out of 10 as my like final rating with how things are, and that's what I think it is. So.
I can't carry anymore.
G-Stax is reading through comments looking for somebody to ban. Read Chicho's comment wrong. Almost hit him with the ban hammer. Nice. Party guy asks how my drop's been today. I've only been on for 13 minutes, so not great so far. But yeah, it's been 13 minutes. No Tyreals might yet, so today sucks. Just joking. Just joking. Quan Yo-Yo says hi y'all. Hi y'all. What's going on, Quan? Yo-Yo. Oh. Sup Lordo says Necro doesn't look that efficient for farming. Yeah, I mean I don't only play the max efficiency characters. So yeah, Bone Necro, out of the 3 different type of Necros there are to play, Bone Necro is probably my least favorite, the one I'm playing right here. But I haven't really played it a lot, so I wanted to, like, you know, play it on a full sets of runs and do this. The gear isn't perfect or anything like that, so, you know, just having to just decide to play a character I haven't played in a while, and hardly much at all really, and you know, just hang out and find some good stuff. But yeah, I mean, 150 runs is 150 runs no matter how long it takes you, I guess. So yeah, I play a little bit different than other people, so how much time did it take me to get Enigma in single player? I got it faster than most because I literally didn't know if I was going to start playing single player on D2R when it first launched. And I was recording a video and I found a jaw rune on accident, like back in the day. So I was like, what? Okay, well, I guess I'm going to start with single player here. So all I need to do is get a burr rune. So my numbers are quite skewed. I will say, one of my first videos, I would implore you to go check it out because it's amazing, right? Amazing video. I ran lower Kurast until I got Enigma made, and it took me 24 or 2,600 runs or something like that. Which I think it was like something like 40 to 60 hours of running LK, just an FYI. Maybe it was 30 to 50, I can't remember, but it was like 30 to 60 hours or something like that running LK. Just an FYI on that one. So double durability. It's a set spiderweb sash, everybody. Yeah, there's a bunch of, they changed their names literally at one time in chat. There was 3 different people that all their name was Cody B, like just strictly Cody B, and there was another person that didn't have a name Cody B, and they're like, that's crazy because my name's Cody and my last name starts with a B too. So literally at one moment in time, there was 4 Cody Bs in here, and 3 of them, their name on YouTube was Cody B, so they all changed it. So yeah, there's Cody B, unofficial Cody B, and then I don't know, the other one might have, like, maybe he's not a regular viewer anymore or something, but yeah. Yeah, Cody B up a minute ago says hasn't been able to make a lot of streams lately. Yeah, no problem, no problem. I know how life goes, and, you know. Glad you made it to this one today. Leandro says, I should farm a maggot layer. It does pretty good at this build. Oh boy, I don't know if I can't bring myself to do that. Let's see. Did they change it so that the bottom layer of the maggot layer was at 85 area now? I can't remember. Or does the maggot layer get terrorized or anything? I can't really even remember, to be honest. Small cute frog said he found a gull rune today. First gull rune, nice. That's a start. Halfway to mosaic. Trip said he got a cham off a Pindle the other day. Yeah, that's wild, getting the runes. Actually, with how fast you can run Pindle and then the minions around him, it's not too hard on like players 8. I feel like that kind of happens more often than I really think about it, now that I kind of think about it. Unholy Taco said he'd never seen a terrorized maggot layer, so yeah, I didn't think it could, but I thought I had heard that they made the bottom level. Level 3 of the maggot layer is 85, says Elise. Okay. Some other people might have said it too. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with comments. But you know. Rain and all, you know. I think somebody was asking how to find Shaco. Yeah, really, like Andariel and Mephisto are kind of the best options. I've seen someone say Terrorized Andy. Yeah, Terrorized Andariel will just drops as like a loot pinata. Like, kind of crazy. Like if you spam farm Terrorized Andariel over and over again for that hour, you're gonna get several like good items. Mephisto's obviously good too because you can get things like Arachnid's Mesh from Mephisto as well. So those are the 2 best options. I usually end up finding my Shaco just from, you know, random monsters or whatever, farming other stuff like in 85 areas. The first Shaco I got on this single player, I got off of actually Diablo, so. Okay, I see how it is. Frog said he got one from Diablo 2. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, Diablo obviously just not... I mean, you might as well kill him while you're here, right? That's pretty much the situation, but... Spam farming Diablo, not the most optimal thing to do, right? I guess you could just like seal pop, and then hit Diablo. Wait, it's just quest bug and Tyreals a goat. Yeah, you don't have to quest bug anymore. Someone probably said that. I probably missed it, but yeah, you don't. They actually, I don't know if they exactly why, but oh, all right. Wraith Blight, right? Semi-rare one that doesn't quite get there for most people. I mean, I don't know. That life leech, man after kill. I mean, you don't throw barb, right? So semi-rare one. I like to note this one, whatever. But I don't know if they couldn't fix it. Quest bug Dandaro, that is. I was talking about a second ago. But for whatever reason, they just decided to make your quest bugged all the time for everybody. So. No, yeah, Quabe, you don't have to do none of that anymore. She's just always quest bug all the time now. My favorite item in the game? Wow, that's a tough question. Marty says, what did YouTube do? I have to hide the chat to hit the like button now? Unfortunate. Good old YouTube. Making like button destroying even harder. Favorite item in the game? Boy, I don't know. That's tough. Like, I don't know. If you had to go most used, I guess I'd go with Shaco, but like, the criteria for that answering that question would be tough. Probably an Ogre axe, huh? Some kind of Ogre axe for sure. Llama went like level 1 to Ubers with a throw barb. I seen him playing a throw barb or something, but I didn't see the whole thing doing Ubers with the throw barb. No. I feel like the actual weapons with throw barbs isn't really the most important part, right? I mean, it is and it isn't. They all have like replenish quantity now on everything, and with the skill stuff, so. Thacker, this is single player, softline single player. Heavy Spark said his is Butcher's Pupil. Yeah, I never really used that, but I know it's an alright budget option or whatever. Just one that I personally never used. I don't ever do budget melee characters because it's so painful on Diablo 2. The one point that D2 is a little short on is that melee characters obviously are behind the casters, but I feel like there's a wide variety of casters that are pretty good, so. Brian says I'm gonna be lurking. How long am I gonna be on today? Not 100% sure. Not 100% sure. Probably till like 4 or 5. I know it's probably not best for someone if they're hoping to get off of work and watch, but daughter's got getting her hair cut, and then I gotta get dinner going and stuff, so it'll probably be like 4 or 4:30, I guess. Oh man, wasn't paying attention fully. I avenge Emilio. And sometimes he just gets slapped by that group. Slap. P-Dub says his favorite item is that Linimos sash. There you go. Torch of Ero. Or Iro, or whatever it's called. Ero. I'm going with Ero. Javazon's just a lightning mage? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Give you some entertainment while at work. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I always listen/watch streams is when I was at work. When is ladder reset? Haven't heard anything. Nothing at all. So I'm kind of surprised they haven't said anything about ladder reset yet. I'm gonna be perfectly straight up with y'all. But yeah, hopefully something comes pretty soon about that. Graf said he got the wolf power. Gonna try that mean build. Yeah, that good old wolf power. Ow. Matthew rocking a budget kicks in 85% crushing blow. Nice. Like almost all the time. What armors Emilio got? I got him set up with Fortitude and Darl's Visage and an Ethereal Insight. So I mean, pretty much goated setup, right? I mean, if obviously the Visage could be Ethereal, but I mean, what you gonna do on single play, right? You're more likely to find like 10 Zod runes and 15 Burr runes than you are to get one Ethereal and Darl's Visage, so. Yeah, Sir Fox Gaming, yeah. OG one. He was making videos a little before I started. Can you get a D-Web from Mephisto? I'm pretty positive you cannot. I'm pretty positive, yeah. I think that's too high of a treasure class for Mephisto to drop, or whatever you call it. Yeah, a few other people said the same thing, that you can't, so. Between my first intuition and what everyone else said, I would say that's a definite no. Max said he just pulled an SOJ off of Diablo. Crazy. Where's my SOJ? Where's my Wisp at, Diablo? Or wait. Diablo might not even be able to drop a Wisp, I don't know. I don't know the treasure class on rings like that. But I feel like he probably couldn't. Since he can't drop like Griffins and stuff. Oh, oopsie. Pasugma? There's always joy of the demon slaying with you on the other screen. Nice. Yeah. Appreciate you. Matthew said you just pulled a D-Web this morning? What? Nice. Brian said he found an Ethereal Andes last season. He sold it. Yeah, you mentioned Ethereal Crown of Thieves. Yeah, I don't generally do that. I usually just go with the regular, because Crown of Thieves doesn't have any life leech on it, right? So you'd have to get life leech on your armor then, unless you're rocking the Reaper's Toll, right? I've never been a big fan of Reaper's Toll, to be honest, though. I like getting whatever aura I want to get. Insider Infinity, that is. See, Lati says, never found a D-Web, but I found a Mang Songs drop off a Tyreals Diablo a couple weeks back. Nice. Good old Mang Songs. Og reacts. Oh, it's ethereal. Do it. That didn't do it. 20 to life. Grand Charm. Wolvie, yo, what's going on? How many Tyreals today? Got 7 so far, but I want to get at least 8. At least 8. What's going on, Saffron? Get the mic with my coffee. Brandon Yo said pull at his first Griffins. First Griffins is a good feeling, my friend. Good feeling. Congratulations. Havoc said he thinks rocking Infinity even on a melee character is awesome. You can have amp damage somehow, get rid of the... Yeah, because what? Conviction reduces their defense or whatever, so obviously you're going to land more blows, so you don't need as much attack rating to hit, right? I've never really rocked it that way before, but the concept makes sense. I guess really anytime I have a melee character, I usually just don't use a mercenary because like I usually only do that if I'm going after the Ubers, you know, and then Uber Andy and Uber Mephisto kind of just slap mercenaries, you know, all that poison damage, or Lilith, I guess. I always say Andara. Lilith and Uber Mephisto slap mercenaries, so I just kind of just say forget it, you know. DJ over on Twitch that keeps slaying. Ooh, better believe it. And happy Friday as well. Happy Friday to you, DJ Johnny, and happy Friday to everybody else as well. Welcome in also. Gotta grab some of these. I keep forgetting. Matthew says 875 Andy runs. No Rex. No Griffin's SOJ. Yeah, Matthew, under normal circumstances, Andy can't drop Griffins or Erected's Mesh. Just FYI. If it's terrorized, you can get anything, but yeah, if Andy's not terrorized, you can get the SOJ, but you can't get any of the other stuff. Conan BBS has been smashing LK for a few days now. 2 Sirs and 1 Burr, around 1,500 runs. That's some pretty good luck right there, I'm not gonna lie. So congratulations on that one. Because they say on average you find a high rune like about every 1 in every 500 runs. So I mean, that's about average. And if all 3 of the runes you find were 2 Sirs and a Burr, that's crazy awesome. But you might have even found other like Vexes and Ohms and stuff mixed in there too. So you probably are getting pretty darn lucky. Oopie. Pretty darn lucky. Check this. Obsession base? No. Hey, why are you attacking me? Just Strud, yo, haven't found nothing interesting yet. Been on about a half hour, so nothing crazy yet. Welcome in though, my dude. Uzbeko. No, Tyreals might can drop from a ton of places. If you're talking strictly like bosses, Vale and Neelathak, I suppose, yeah, like bosses or super uniques, I guess. But I mean, Tyreals can drop from any champion in a 85 area or a Terror Zone. A Terror Zone that's high enough level to drop it, I'm saying, but. Tyreals is a new item that Phil invented. Right. Actually, it doesn't even exist. Might as well not, right? Tyreals might incoming in 2 seconds. Season 5, September, maybe, your opinion? It should be in September, but I'm just surprised we haven't heard anything. Like, they haven't said nothing about the D2R season. Like, I don't know if they're just trying to be like, I don't know. They don't want everybody to come back to D2R or something, you know, to stop playing the other games and come back to this again. So they're just like, we just won't say anything about it. We won't say if we're having another season or not. And, yeah, we don't want everybody to quit playing D4 and come back to D2R. So we'll just. Everyone will ask about it, and we'll just twiddle our thumbs and be like, excuse me, what'd you say? Oh, never mind, I gotta go back. Isaiah Griggs says, I've been grinding D4 all day. Might switch up, do some chaos runs and chill. There you go, there you go. Can't go wrong with finding some godly gear in D2R. Can't go wrong. Yeah, G-Stacks. Yeah, D4 has a battle pass, so obviously they're going to concentrate more on that. Yeah, I mean, they definitely have increased motivation to do that stuff, yeah. But I mean, I thought they would at least, like, flick a switch on D2R and, like, reset the season, you know? Or, like, even if they didn't add anything, just like, yeah, because D4's out now, we're just going to go ahead and do a ladder reset, and here you go. You know, something like, they're just nothing. They're like, man, we really don't want people to even think about going back to D2R. We better not talk about it at all. Kermit talking about running LK, I believe, says he found 3 Vexes, 5 Ohms, a Sur, a bunch of others of different runes, but no Burr rune yet. Yeah, the Burr is very, very uncommon from LK. Like, you're significantly more likely to find 2 Sur runes before you find 1 Burr rune. So I don't know exactly how significantly. I guess I shouldn't say significantly, but I know that you are definitely more likely to find 2 Surs than finding 1 Burr. So. Oh. Stone skin immune to fire. Like, that's a struggle with corpse explosion there. Matthew seems to get a ton of crazy good drops recently here. Matthew V says he got an Ist and a Maul from the same Countess drop. Pretty crazy, dude. Pretty crazy drop. DJ Johnny said hoping soon for that new ladder for D2R. Yeah, I was kind of hoping too, because obviously that gets a little more excitement. It's cool for everybody, so. Yeah, and DJ said he's more of an Arcane Sanctuary for high runes kind of guy rather than LK. Yeah, I get you. Just spam farm. Yeah, I did hear that technically Players 5 is better for specifically the low rune because of the rune drop patterns. I don't know. I personally would just run Players 8 all the time. Even though I know on single player, like, if you want a low, you got to get a low, right? But I don't know. I wouldn't personally ever do that, but I got you. Yeah, I've never done 2,000. I did 1,000 runs for a video one time, and I didn't get a single high rune. So when I did 1,000, I went, you know what? This is like a perfect like efficiency map, but I don't know whether whether it's just bad luck or not. I don't care. Superstitious wise, I'm switching map seeds. So I spent a half hour re-rolling map seeds to get another like perfect map. And then the next time I ran it, I got like 3 high runes in 1,000 runs. So it was like good. Did the stream like lag out there or something? I didn't see anything on my end. G stacks. Did anybody? Did everybody else have like some crazy lag spike or something? Justin said he's been having issues with YouTube all day. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't see any issues on my end, so. Yeah, I did. Interesting. Yeah, no frame drops, no nothing. Oh well, it is what it is. I guess there's nothing I can do about it. It's your guys' fault. No, of course it's Google's fault. Alphabet, YouTube, those schmucks. Just flip to the printer and fix everything, huh? Froze for 30 seconds. What? But you guys could still like hear me or something? You guys missed all my amazing. Found that Tyreals might during that frozen part. Dang it. Graph said he's on the calculator, the drop odds calculator. The same drop odds for players 5 as the higher ones, you said? Yeah, I didn't think that was the case. I don't remember. I thought Mephisto's was higher. I know Diablo's, I think, is capped at 3 and Bale's is capped at 3. You say the drop calc says Mephisto's is at 5, huh? Could be. Interesting. No sound or video or nothing. Dang, yo, you guys missed my amazing insights on everything that was going on. Oh well, YouTube's fault, not mine. Blame them. Yeah, Graph. From what I heard, yeah, they're like no drop chances is like essentially 0 on players 3 or higher. You do get more experience if they're on higher, but the drop rates are no different. How to properly spell Tyreals might. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Yeah. The 777 boy said he got his 6 months channel badge. Let's go. Nice. Huh. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. YouTube's having some struggle over there, but Twitch seems to be working fine. Okay, I'm just looking at some things since yeah, it's definitely YouTube because Twitch is working perfect. I'm streaming to both and Twitch is working fine, but YouTube's crashing or whatever, so. Yeah. YouTube's probably getting some sort of cyber attack or something, who knows. Oh well. We're back again on YouTube. Unfortunately, it looks like that's how YouTube's gonna go today. Thanks a lot. Yeah, it's real easy to diagnose when I'm streaming to 2 different services, and Twitch is fine. Twitch is like perfectly fine, and YouTube's not working right. Real easy to diagnose at that point. Freaking supply chain issues or something, I don't know. Using aqua flask? I'm not sure what that means. I do have a water bottle if that's what you're asking. I'm not sure. Is aqua flask a company? This is just some random company from Meyer. Cody says we got some nasty storms last night. Yeah, in Michigan here there was some storms coming through. They weren't too bad where I live at. I mean, they weren't. I could hear the thunder and stuff, but they weren't like high winds is what you got to look out for. And there wasn't crazy high winds in my area anyways, so we dodged it this time. Justin said his stream's locked at 1:44p on YouTube. He can't change it. Wow. Yes, yeah, Sloth said he's jumping over here from YouTube. Yeah. If anyone's having trouble on YouTube, if you want to, you guys can jump over to Twitch. Yeah. One of the good things about having a dual stream, huh? If Twitch goes down, everyone can go to YouTube if they wanted to. If YouTube's down, everyone can go to Twitch if they wanted to. So if the struggles persist on YouTube, I wouldn't feel bad about people jumping over to Twitch at all. Yeah. They're the exact same, doesn't. Exact same thing, so. Saffron said, did Henry Cavill start streaming? Was he, what's the story behind that, I guess, in short? The super long comment, I can't read stuff that's too long, but is he supposed to start streaming or something? And Henry Cavill's, what an awesome dude, huh? What an awesome dude. Alan said had one roll through up in Washington. Gotcha, yeah. Michigan, yeah, has been having a lot of crazy. Because like with the, the temperature, the like earthly temperature, I guess this year so high, like the Great Lakes are like, it evaporates so much that it just causes all these storms to pop up in Michigan, like because of all the water around us. That's my expert meteorology guesstimation anyways, I should say. In Michigan, it's like super hot for like 4 days, and then all of a sudden it like we have these crazy huge storms, and then it's really hot for like 3 days, and then we have a huge storm again. The Witcher was awesome. Yeah, I haven't watched the newest season yet, but I heard the newest one isn't really that great even, so we'll see. But the first season was crazy awesome. The second season I thought was awesome too. We'll see about this third one coming up here. I've heard some mixed reviews on it. I don't know if some people are just like instantly like reflexively hate it because of how, what's going on with Henry Cavill and the show and everything. But too bad they want to ruin it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how you could recast somebody in that type of show. The main character, like if they recast like, somebody super not big, but it's a shame Netflix butchered The Witcher. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was good until whatever. Like this third season here, I haven't seen, but I don't know. I don't feel that you can't cast another guy like that. I don't feel like that's possible. Ooh, Tal's Amulet. Let's go. Boom. Oh. Not quite. Isaiah said Missouri, super humid, hot all the time. Yeah, I mean, it is summer after all, but yeah, it's just, there's been abnormal weather going on lately, huh? We'll just leave it at that. But abnormal weather going on. Like everywhere, it seems, but. Warhammer 40k fan, just for that one, you love him. Yeah, I don't really have any knowledge on that, but I know it's like a kind of like a fan favorite of people who like video games. So all I know is that I had heard about it, and then he's talking about doing it. What is it, Amazon? He was going to do that show of that, Warhammer 40K or whatever. 40. So yeah, super. You guys are just laughing about the way I'm talking about it. Like, this guy's an idiot. Doesn't even know about Warhammer. But yeah, I've just never heard about that before. But could be pretty cool from the sounds of it. Oopsie. What's your MF? Just $2.99 is that, I believe it is. $2.99. Witcher 3. I think that's the only one that I played, and I thought it was a pretty good game. I don't have 300 hours. Kermit said he had 100 plus hours. He said. I thought for some reason I thought you said 300 hours. Don't know why. I just played through it one time, and then I played through it twice. However long that took. I thought it was a pretty good game. I never played the first ones, I guess, so. Go in lurk mode, gotta clean the machines. Alright, peace out, Hermit. Peace out to your lurk mode, my doo-doo. Uh-oh. I mean, it is kind of weird, though, if it's like, what is today? The 25th? So, like, the reset, the ladder reset's going to be in 2 weeks, and they haven't announced it yet or something? Seems odd. Especially since they announced Season 4 of Diablo 4 already, and they announced Diablo 3 new season already. You know, D4 season's in October. They already announced it. I mean, obviously, they have reasons to announce those things earlier, I guess. Diablo 4, at least. Get people to stop talking about Season 1. But yeah, exactly. Ziltoid, yeah. I agree completely. He says they announced D4's new season 2 months in advance. Nothing about D2R. Crazy. Pavel Datsuk, yo, says D2R update again. Yeah, I either didn't get an update or it downloaded so fast that I didn't see it again. So, part of the curse of having a fast internet, I guess. I never even... Another double durability set Spiderweb Sash, which means the game tried to give me a set. There isn't one. So it makes it a magic one that has double durability. Super weird. That's the second one I got today in like 4 runs. Kermit says hopping to Twitch. Oh, is it get a huge lag spike again? Yeah, my bad. Hopefully, I don't know if it's back or not. Everyone over on YouTube. There's something wrong with YouTube a bunch, so... yeah, gonna have to hop over to Twitch, I guess, if people keep having problems. You got something downloading? You said I'm skipping over on Twitch too? I don't know. It says I'm not having any problems from my computer or anything. I don't know what's going on. No. Alright, I'm gonna have to look into a couple things here just super quick.
Atla Bjornsted donated 20 Norwegian kroner through Super Chat. Dang it, YouTube. Stop lagging out the stream, grin.
Yeah, I don't know. Even when I'm streaming here, I got 600 down, 115 up. So I don't know. Bandwidth, like, so that's weird. Let me get back to the reading some comments here. Getting a little behind. G-Stack says he feels like they're not even going to do anything special for D2R's new season. Just reset it. I have a feeling that that's the case, too. feel like the people that would work on D2R though would have nothing to do with the other games, like, because there's probably only a couple of people like total that work on D2R, right? But I kind of get the feeling that they're not going to do nothing. Stormtrooper said this kind of problem was happening on YouTube yesterday with a lot of people, so I guess it makes me feel better, but not that much better because, you know, since this is what I do full time, if YouTube doesn't work, then I don't work, so. Bruce said he's still playing D4. Yeah, a lot of people like D4, and yeah, more power to him. Nothing wrong with that for sure, but yeah. Oh, what do we got going on here? Oh, Kermit, what? Kermit hopping over on Twitch, gifting a couple Twitch subs. Ooh, my man. Small Cute Frog and old Unholy Taco got gifted a couple memberships. Now you're gonna go lurk for real. Thank you so much, Kermit. My man. My man. Yeah, I'm gonna say later September anyways. Oh, Cold Plane, let's go. My guess is gonna be end of September. Well, let's see. When's the D3 season start? Because they're not gonna do it on the same weekends, that's for sure. Whatever weekend is the exact middle between the season 3 launch and the D4 new season is the weekend that it's going to be. That Thursday is when the D2R season starts. That's my guess. Yeah, Shad says, yeah, D4 fine, not spectacular, so. YouTube lagging out real bad, says Wolvie. It's still just going crazy. Yeah, I don't know what I should do. Should I just end the YouTube stream or something? I don't know if YouTube's getting that crazy. Yeah, contracts. Must have been someone over from Twitch. Yeah, I don't know. Narette says he's on YouTube. He said he's fine. Cindy said no, YouTube's all right. I'll leave the YouTube one up then, whatever. A lot of people say they're getting real bad issues, so it could be. I wonder if everyone who's having issues is like on the western half of the United States or something, and people who are having no problems is like everybody else in the world, like East Coast, something like that. Sometimes things like that could happen. Bruce talking about all the Diablo games, all 3 of the newest main ones anyways. They're all good in their own way, he says. Yeah, I have no base of reference for modern day Diablo 3, but D4 I think is okay. D2R I think's okay. Good, I mean, but because your clear speed slow down not running infinity. Yeah, it does a little bit, but having the insight on there, obviously, then I don't have to carry potions, so it makes it, what do you call it? You know, who likes just having to chug potions and pick up potions and buy potions all the time, you know? And it's hard. It's very difficult to calculate in the amount of time you spend picking up potions and shop and going and buying potions into your run time speed, you know? So it's real hard to calculate that. So at some point you just go like, okay, I just don't want to have to be buying potions and picking them up all the time. So I'm just gonna, whatever. It'll be 30 seconds slower for an entire run because I don't have infinity, but whatever. Is what it is. Bruce said try D3. He had fun with it. I always thought about it, and then I just never got around to it, you know. Maybe one of these days, huh? Pavel says, bro, Tempest Roar. You just found one, I'm guessing. Congrats on that. Siri Buff said he's from Italy. He's having YouTube problems. So, yeah, it just sounds like a... Oops. Sounds like a YouTube issue. So it is what it is. We'll leave it up, and whoever can only watch on YouTube and wants to keep hanging out through the lag spikes and whatnot, will have that option. Hopefully it doesn't like crush my click-through rate and hurt my analytics or anything, but oh well. Channel's not like going crazy right now anyways, like view-wise, so who cares. We'll leave it up for y'all, all you gentlemens. Christopher says it's not hard, Phil, to calculate potion usage. I mean, if I really wanted to stop and really think about it, I guess you could, but the amount of extra time it takes to pick up potions and to take them, and how often I need to go shop for them, which, I mean, I guess I wouldn't. You could pick up enough as you go along, but yeah, I don't know about that. I guess it's so easy, I'll let you guys figure it out if you want to. I'm gonna go hard pass on that one. How much faster would my runs be chugging potions the whole time relative to using an insight and having an infinity? Any good drops today, asked Mike M. Not a whole lot yet. La Cruz, yo, welcome in over on Twitch. You legend. Welcome in. Sloth says, nothing on down detector for YouTube. Oh, they don't know what they're talking about then, because there's something wrong with it. Clark says, Path of Diablo is the best one there, huh? I'm not a big fan of any of the Diablo mods, personally. Too much, they change too much, in my opinion, and I will admit, I am anti-change guy, as everyone affectionately knows me as, right? So... Oh, there was a... Saffron said he's seen a sacred armor. It wasn't the right color, though, so my eyes didn't even register that it existed. I've been magic finding on D2 for so long, my eyes have just become their own loot filter. I literally don't even see things if they're not the color of a unique, or a rare, or a rune. I just don't even see them. Christopher says the original point of potions was to force you back to town. I mean, really? Is that what you heard or they said or something like that? Yeah, maybe. Force you back to town, that sounds annoying. That sounds annoying. Keep you in the game longer, right? Keep them analytics up. Even back then they knew it. Design loop. Gotcha. Yeah, I feel like it's not a super uncommon thing in games to have like healing potions or whatnot. So healing potions and mana potions. So I feel like, well, I guess Diablo 2. Let's see. I got to remember how old the game is, right? There had to be games before Diablo 2 that had potions, right? I'm just kind of. This isn't necessarily in reference to your question totally. I just started thinking about some other stuff. Because I started thinking, like, well, Elder Scrolls, all those games have potions and stuff, and I was like, wait a second, Diablo 2's been around way longer than those ones. Saffron says, Sorcerer's always using potions. Yeah, it pains me to have characters that are using potions, to be honest. Very painful to me. I'm Pavel Datsuk said he was just riding his horse over to a world event. or just riding his horse somewhere to a Legion event, and someone killed a champion, and Tempest Roar dropped right there. Nice. Yeah, I have been finding the unique drop rates have been jacked up so high on D4. It seems that it's pretty wild. I haven't really played a ton. Like, since they did this stuff, I've probably only played like a few hours total. But man, like every dungeon I run, I either find another sacred armor. I either find whatever those 2 armors are that give you like 3 to skills for either werewolf or werebear shapeshifting, Mad Wolf's Glee or whatever the other one is. Almost every single nightmare dungeon I run, probably every other one, we'll say, I find one of those two armors now. So kind of crazy. Babe says, oh, Skyrim, where you collect all them potions and then never use them, but you quote-unquote might use them one day. Yeah, right? Well, in a Skyrim, the potions, like, you collect certain... That's one way to get super rich. What do you craft or whatever? I guess, yeah, I don't know what you call it, but you go to the alchemist and you make certain potions. And when you get your level super high, you make these potions that you have no intent to use, but you could just sell them for like 7 bazillion gold. So you're like infinitely rich. Where it's at. Yeah, an actual Emilio today. Pretty wild, I know. Pretty wild. Necro's actually got one. I never like shot for a particular name, you know what I mean? But this one just ended up with one on accident. So everyone over on YouTube, thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you guys slap that like button for me if you haven't done so already. My men's, ooh. Man, look at this. Already racking in the amethyst. Let's go. We're about to have another 100 in like a week. Like a week. Saffron says he's got a whole character full of full rejuves. Never used them. There you go. Cyril said his flickering flame disappeared. That's rough. That's rough. Did you actually accidentally leave and then it was gone or something? You try to like drop trade it or something? Either way, I'm sorry to hear that, my dude. Because it couldn't be like, that's not something that people would dupe, so it couldn't have been fake. I guess you said you made it, so. Nobody dupes flickering flames, right? You're crying inside. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I mean, at least it wasn't something more expensive. I mean, I know it's a Vex rune, but at least you didn't, like a 3/20/20 didn't poof on you that you just traded 20 burr runes for or something, huh? I know that's not much of a consolation. Is that the right word? Phrase? Not much condolences there. I don't remember how to say it, but ever drop something on the ground online. Yeah, usually you don't want to do that for sure. Burr coming soon? Yeah, Burr would be hyped for sure. Like, probably this sounds a little funny when I say it to some people, but I honestly don't need any more high runes. But oh, we do got to do that too. Maybe we'll look at it later. I'll have to set up I need to decide on what high runes to make. or what high runes to make, what rune words to make with all these high runes I got. Right after this run, actually, I'm gonna pause the run counter and I'm gonna go look at that. What rune words am I going to make? I gotta do something. I just have too many high runes. Cosmin said he got 2 jaws today. Nice, dude. Dang. Wait, did I not? Oh, oopsie. Beast is one that I could definitely do. It's probably going to be Beast, Phoenix, and then I don't know from there. I got to look at. I have all these that I was going to cube up, like, because I just have all these runes. But let me go look at the other thing. Yeah, let's just send some your way. You need some? Yeah. All you got to do is play for a year and a half. Yeah. If the stream's lagging again, I just got to apologize, because on my end, it literally, the whole stream says excellent stream condition. There's no issues, no drop frames. So, yeah, unfortunately, my apologies, dude. Let me fire this. Yeah, even I'm watching my own stream and it looks like it's not laggy like at all. So, I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on everybody else's end, but my apologies, dude. Fine collection of high runes. Yeah, like this stuff up here. Sir. Yeah, I got a Zod. Here's a Jaw. Cham. Couple lows. I have all these Sirs there, and I got a couple more here. Got a few more ohms and vexes. Dulls aren't high, but I don't know why those. I just didn't have any more room to put them. I guess I got too many Ist runes. Vex. Already cubed up probably like 8 Vex runes, to be honest, to Ohm runes. And I cubed a couple. I think I cubed some Ohm runes up to Sir runes. Or wait, do Ohms go to lows? Maybe that's what I did then. I can't remember. But let's see. Is it Vex low Jaw to Lord Lurk says, yeah, YouTube is lagging. Twitch seems to be working fine. Yeah, I don't know. When I looked at YouTube, it was even fine. So, but yeah, it is what it is, I guess. Unfortunately, so 3 Jaws, it would be not worth that much. Bunch of people saying big spike over on YouTube right now. Was anyone on Twitch having any problems? Just no real problems. Thank you so much, Attell.
Donated 20 Norwegian kroner through Super Chat. No worries, mate. Not your fault that YT have prob.
Thank you for the Super Chat. 20 Norwegian crowns. Attell, you legend. Ugh. Lord Lurk said he hasn't had any problems since he went over to Twitch. So yeah, everyone on Twitch said no problem. So yeah, unfortunately, anyone who's on YouTube, if you got to, yeah, it looks like 40 people left the YouTube stream. So yeah, it must be just completely, I don't know, because like when I watch on, like I have the stream running right now. When I watch over here, like, there's no lag at all. It's perfect. It's running right now. Weird. Over here, there's no lag at all. It's perfect. So yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, I mean, cure is only worth like what the runes that you put in it, right? Because there are no cures on non-ladder, so you're talking about on ladder. Cure's not worth a ton, so. Well, anyways, so let's see. Let me look up. I'm gonna make a Phoenix shield, so let's get those runes together here. Which I just want to double check. Make sure. Yeah, Vex, low Jaw. That's what I thought. So we'll use these Vex runes here. Vex. I need a beast, right? For sure. Beast. Which is something. Bertir Amalum. Gotta get those, right? Kelliest. Yeah, no, Druid. Druid is not very good. I've only used a Druid like a couple of times, so. Only a couple of times. Naret said he's over on YouTube. He's doesn't see any lag or anything, so. Drug. I don't know. So, do you have a pride? I do not have a pride, which I think what pride needs that Chamron, right? But first of all, I'm gonna go here. Where are you? Malral. Mal. And a Ral. Over here? No? Where are they? Over here. So there's Beast. Alright. Now, what's a pride and what am I going to do with it? It's a spear or something, right? Don't usually people put in spears of some kind? Cam, Sir, IO, low. Another low rune, huh? I mean, what are we going to do with it if we don't? Mist? Interesting, mist. That's a bow. Don't use bows a whole lot, but... What are we clipping? What are we clipping for a YouTube video? I must have missed it. Making a beast Zerker? Yeah, probably Sunil. I'm probably just going to make them out of like the, whatever the standard things are, right? So that's obviously going to be a Phoenix, and this is going to be, I guess, the beast Zerker. Fred says Fred E. Possible power outages in Detroit area could be causing like localized network issues. I guess it's possible. Doom. What's a Doom? I feel like Doom wasn't that expensive, right? I could like a Vex or something. I can't remember. Let's look it up. Hell Amalo Cham. This one's in a cryptic axe. Eaton axe. There you go. Man, I'd love to make an Eaton, something out of an Eaton axe. I don't know if I have a good base like that though. What do you guys think I should, if I make a Doom, what should I make it out of? Thanks Twitch for not lagging. Right. Cheers you, Ziltoid. Havoc says Doom probably best in slot for cold builds. It has a minus 60 minus enemy cold res. Stop hero editing? No. This is just a year and a half of slamming. Just slamming. Do you intend to hit with that Doom? That was crossing my mind. It was crossing my mind. If I'm going to be using it just for the minus cold res, might go Eaton Axe because, like, I mean, how often are you going to be using a one-handed? It's only got a total amount of strength is 116, and you're always going to have more than that if you're using a Doom one-handed and then you have a Monarch on the other hand. And it's only a 36. That's probably why these people made it out of that. I guess a Zerker only has 111 strength, but then the dexterity is 48. And it's only 36 on an Eaton Axe, or Etnax or whatever, I don't know. But I would hate to have to put like 10 points in the dex to get that up to that point. Not that it's like a huge, I don't know. I don't know the attack speed difference, but got a higher min, lower max, so hard to say. Yeah, Ziltoid, it does have a minus. It does have a minus requirements on in Doom for sure. So. Saffron says you need to main hand that, and then it won't work on a mercenary. Yeah, it's because that's the Holy Freeze aura. I mean, why would you? I mean, so what are you saying? Like, put it in a phase blade or something, so that you can throw it on an Act 5 mercenary for the cold aura or something. Use the worst in slot items as rig. Nice. Oh, Doom doesn't work in sword. Good point. Saffron says don't make Doom at all. Not worth it, in my opinion. All right, we'll have to. We've got Beast and Phoenix. What other stuff would I need? What is what's a faith bow use in it nowadays? Oh, another jaw. Ooh, I could cube some of this stuff to get to it. But faith, kind of boring. Let me pull up a Runeword list here. Scroll through it real quick. See what's slipping in my mind. A lot of rune words. Pull this over here. Yeah, let me get this set up so you guys can actually see what I'm looking at, huh? Instead of just staring at the still game. Oops. Just getting this set up real quick. Why is the other stuff not working? Whatever. Come on, stupid thing. What is going on here? Oh, it's locked up. Oopsie. 12 hours later. Okay. Anyways. Whoop, we need bigger fill. So, what are we going to go with here? Make the cold bow one? That's like the mist, I think, or whatever. Yeah, definitely. Phoenix and Beast are ones I'm definitely going to make right here. Boom. For sure. I do need to decide on the base, but I'll think about that later. I have never had a bramble. You know what? I should make a bramble. I don't know how often I'll really use it, because I always use Enigma, right? But I mean, it just takes an ohm and a Sur, and I have a bazillion ohms and Sur runes, right? So maybe we'll make that. Bramble's horrid. The Senile, yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, so far, every rune word I've said to make, people have said to make it, and then someone else has come in and said it was stupid and worthless and don't do it. So it's hard to, you know. Babe says Beast at least doesn't take multiple high runes. Yeah, Yeah, I mean, at some point I got to use these runes for something, right, fellas? For something? I don't know. JV, what build am I aiming for? I'm just looking. I have so many high runes that I need to use them, right? I have all these high runes up at the top there. I got Sirs, and I got more than this even on a different page. I have to make something out of them, right? Eventually. Brand, I don't think I've ever heard of anyone using that. Bot D, of course. Bot D. I don't know if I have a perfect base for that yet or not. Call to Arms, obviously. Chains of Honor. Crescent to Moon. Vex Low Bur Ja Ko for destruction. Should I make a destruction? It's amazing. What the hell is brand? Says Neil. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. IC says Bramble's great. Thorns on a summon gets bonus damage, right? Yeah, I don't know. Depends who you talk to, I guess. That's the thing. Obviously, I'm asking for everyone's opinion, so it's all good. But yeah, one person says something's awesome, another person says it's terrible. Hard to. Duress, Edgebow, Enigma, never heard of it. Eternity, another one of the ones that never gets used, right? Exile. Did I ever? Doesn't even take a lot of high runes. I don't know if I ever even made an exile. I had to have, right? I think I just never found a good base or something. Let me double check that. Had to have, right? Had to have. Do I have a dream? A dual dream? No, I definitely don't have that. Yeah, it looks like I never even made an exile. So maybe see if I got a base for it. Double check. Just make all the rune words fill. Well, I can't make them all right now. No one there. Where's the other one? I might not have a base. I might not even have a base for it. Boy, yeah, I don't even have a base for exile. How do I not have even a reasonable base for exile? Man, that's rough. I always look at that stuff too, but I guess it's one of those things I just got real unlucky with. Rough. Just a Vex Omen is too. Never just making it a non-ethereal base. Oh, bye, babe. High five. Ow. Cut it all up. You're gonna come back with hair just like mine, right? This is normal. I'm choking. Don't cry to me, please. No ethereal ogre mail. Not yet. Not yet. Can't believe I don't have a good exile base. How rough is that? Where was the other one? Some people. Okay. Don't hear screaming. Just heard a big thud. Too many jaws in Last Wish. My goodness. My goodness. Metamorphosis I've never made. I mean, that'd be interesting. Use one of my Cham runes to make Metamorphosis. I definitely don't have a good base for it though. Dang, yo, I should be looking for a good Metamorphosis base, huh? I should be looking for that. Oh, get past that crap. Ugh, gross. What is that? Ugh. Big turd on the screen. Oath, obedience, that stuff's too. Obsession, man, I would love to make an obsession, to be perfectly honest, but can't get there. Here's the Phoenix Shield. Dream would have been. Did I go right past Dream? IO job pull. Oh man. The thing is I think if I make Phoenix, then I only have one job rune, right? So let me look at this real quick. Make Last Wish and Clap Ring. Last Wish isn't even better. Last Wish isn't even better than Grief. Yeah, so that's my only natural job rune right now. I could cube up, you know, Fur, and then cube some of these up to get to a job, another job, but I don't know if I'd rather. I think I'd rather do Beast actually, though. So dual wield. Hello. All right. Get back. What's down here again? Let's look. Yeah, look a little faster. Sorry, that's probably blinding you guys. Make a Wrath, maybe. Wrath? I think I should. I mean, it's got all that damage to undead and demons, right? So it's got to be good. White one, never heard of it. Yeah, so that's maybe, I don't know, I'll have to look into that some more, which ones I want to make. All right, we'll jump back. I wasn't going to make them right now anyways. I just wanted to double check and look at that anyways. So we'll jump back into some slaying. So I got those runes for those couple I'm going to make pretty soon. Maybe like next stream or the one after that or something. And yeah. Dual Dream is cool. Yeah, that one's going to be a toughie. If I do that, that's like all I could do. And Dual Dream is that all? That's always rocked on a paladin, right? Usually out of my price range for online for sure. I don't stick around that long to get that, but Dual Dream as is if you want to make an Oridin. Yeah. So I'd have to and correct me if I'm wrong, because it's something I never look into because I never play it. Dual Dream, you guys, that's like a non-ethereal shield, right? Like that's just a standard socketed. It's not an ethereal version of a paladin shield. I don't know how I don't have I still haven't. Paladin shields have been rough going for me on this for some reason. I guess it shows how lucky I got on my first pluggy. I got a 44 res ethereal Curse that I cubed. I almost can't believe I did it now. You know, instead of Larzicking it or whatever. I was like, it's a 50-50 chance, and I did that because I was like, I'll find another one, you know, but I found it right off the bat somehow. Regular 3-socketed Pally Shield. You know what? There might be one that because I probably never really thought about doing Dual Dream, so I might have never even been really keeping or looking for 3-socketed ones. Might have been a mistake on my part, huh? Yeah. You say, so Dream is a non-ethereal one. All right, gotcha. Where's the golem? No, I don't use I'm not using an iron golem on here. I got the inside on my mercenary. So I just, I don't really use any of the summons, to be honest, the way I decided to rock this out. I do use the clay golem. Like, I put it up at the start, but then I just don't worry about it. Really, all he does is slow down Diablo a whole bunch, which doesn't really matter. And yeah, JV, this is just players 3. Printer cam? Yeah. That's what we need, some printer in our life, huh? Casting all this fire, jeez. Monkey Diablo. Trying to find a Zod Rune in Diablo challenge. Hard pass on that one. Hard pass. Unholy Taco says rocking, you can rock Dual Dream on a sorceress with Lightning Mastery. Yeah, that's what I was trying to think, because I was trying to decide. I actually have way too many Ral runes compared to Amethyst, so I'm actually not going to keep those. I was trying to decide, you know, what to put it in, right? Because you could go Pally base if you're going to go Pally, but then if you're not doing Pally, then you want to go probably a Troll Nest, I guess. You said it's 3? Yeah, I usually see, this is kind of getting to a point. I usually never make so specific of a rune word. Like this rune word is super expensive and is specifically only for the paladin, right? Like any expensive rune words like Infinity or like even Grief or Enigma, they're not for one specific character and one specific base, you know, like. But I mean, gotta use the runes sometime, right? Havoc says Troll Nest a good option, yeah. So yeah, if you're going with the non-Pally version, Troll Nest. But yeah, like spending 10 high runes on like 3 different pieces of gear that are specifically only for one specific niche build, like never really been my game. Maybe I should use Corpse Explosion. What am I doing? Thinking too hard about the gear and now I'm not playing right. Worst Draven, yo, what's going on? By the way, thank you all joining me over on YouTube. Hit that like button for me if you guys haven't done so already. Hopefully, YouTube's calmed down a little bit. Hopefully, YouTube's working better now. Hopefully. You have the wealth for it now? Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of at the point, really, where it's like I haven't really been paying attention to picking up all the different bases for all these super niche rune words, so that's the main thing now. The limiting factor is like the not having the basis for it, to be honest. Like, I definitely have not been saving many 3-socketed Pally shields. Probably even 3-socketed Troll Nests I might not even have. See that. That's where I like having that extra cast rate, not cast rate. The extra FCR breakpoint, so that if I accidentally Telly Stomp Desace, I can get out of there real quick. It's always nice. Always nice. Mauricio says YouTube working great now. You haven't had a problem? Good. Yeah, like a half hour ago, I guess. Maybe there was like crazy lag spikes and like everybody dipped out, and some people jumped over to Twitch since I dual stream, which is a great option. One of the reasons I do dual stream. But yeah, glad it's been working good so far. Apparently, for the last little bit. Hopefully, we don't jinx it. Right. Sacred Stun said he's been taking a break from Diablo. Baldur's Gate been taking over his life. Gotcha, yeah. A lot of people like that game, right? Oopsie. I was just accidentally spamming my clay golem. Pretty cool. Google couldn't keep up with my viewership, right? Deltoid, exactly. Oh, I don't even know if Diablo can drop the Wisp projector, but this is it. No, it's not. Let me look up. Somebody probably knows, but I'll just go ahead and Google it real quick. Let's go. Diablo spins drop odds calculator. I don't know if Diablo can drop a Wisp or not, even straight from himself. Whoa, it's zoomed in a lot. Bosses all unique Wisp projector. Diablo can. Okay, good to know. Just out of curiosity, if I had 300 magic find on players 3. It is a 1 in 6,200 chance. Yeah, Saffron, it looked like if he can drop Wisp, he can probably drop everything. So that sounds about right. Walter said, "What's up, my man? Just came back." Ooh. Slaying some Diablo, trying to get lucky. I remember my first beer. Wait, did that video drop today? I can't remember. Me and my friend Carl did a video. It was supposed to come out yesterday or today, now I think about it. I didn't get a notification. So maybe it didn't come out yet. What? Like 5 monsters over here. What? There's like 5 monsters here. Unbelievable. Rune. Oh yeah. I'm glad that clip's gonna start off with some very poor play on my part. And then a Rune. Let's go. Let's go. Add this to those runes I'm gonna be making all them rune words with. Yeah. That highlight's gonna be me spamming my clay golem for like 10 straight seconds and being like, oh, oops, sorry. Matthew says 2 wisps from Terrorize Andy. Yeah. You find everybody finds everything from there, huh? Babe says you're probably less likely to find a Lenimos sash than a wisp. Let's check. So it's 1 in 6,200 from Diablo for that. Diablo. Lenimos from Diablo is 1 in 5,933. So just slightly different. Yeah, and that's hell. That is hell Diablo. So you're slightly more likely to find Lenimos sash. So just 6,100 more runs to go, and we got a wisp from Diablo. Yeah, 1 in 6,200, and that's per Diablo kill, yeah. So not for a wisp. I don't expect to find the wisp from Diablo, but if it happens, I mean, I'll take it, right? More likely I'll get it from just some random champion or whatever. Pavel said he let his PlayStation account run out. So that just like deletes your account or whatever. That's rough. But he says he's gonna start up single player. Single player is where it's at anyways, so. Where it is at. Let's see, Walter says it's so hard to farm chaos without griffins and infinity on energy shield. Do I need one of two to be able to? I mean, you don't need them. You don't have to have them, but it's obviously gonna be exponentially easier with those. I would say, I mean, obviously they have the Sunders now. I usually slap on a Crescent Moon is what I would do. I mean, the thing is too is if you don't have all that stuff, I wouldn't recommend really going over players 3 with the Nova Sorceress. That's like the most I would recommend doing. But I think that even like Oculus, Shaco, you know, standard Sorceress setup with Nova Sorceress, you can do pretty good like players 3 in the Chaos Sanctuary. But obviously, the stuff... Man, what am I doing here? My God. Oh, it moved again. Dang it. Those one guys that are immune to lightning, the casters, you know, you'll need a Sunder Charm, and hopefully a Crescent Moon would help out with that too. But they are kind of the weaker monsters in here too. So Arachnid's Lair run. Any thoughts on best build Untwink? Slave to the System. I don't know. Is that the one? That one doesn't have any cold immunes, right? So, I mean, probably like Blizzard or Frozen Orb or something, I think, if it's the one I'm thinking of. What does SSF stand for? Solo Self-Found, what SSF stands for. Oh, account's not deleted, it's just you can't get online. Gotcha, okay, that makes more sense. How am I keeping Emilio alive against Diablo? Just the gear he has on, and if Diablo casts that fire on the ground, you know, the fire that kind of spreads out on the ground, I teleport away and pull him out of that, because that will, it won't kill him, but it will straight up take away like 3/4 of his health, like 2/3 to 3/4. So I teleport back and reposition him out of that, and then he can just face tank everything else with his Fortitude and Indaro's Visage, pretty much. Sunil says, yeah, Crescent Moon, very clutch. Very clutch. Yeah, it does. It is pretty good for sure. For sure. It's tough. Sometimes, in my opinion, though, it's tough to get away from Oculus with all that. You lose so much faster cast FCR. We'll just say FCR, I guess. That's what everyone keeps telling me. So much FCR, so much Magic Find, all res, like... sometimes it's tough. Because I remember even at the beginning of Ladder, I actually would not use my Crescent Moon and I'd throw on a Spirit Sword because I needed the more FCR to like teleport faster and you cast your Novas faster, and it just felt so bad teleporting so slow. So I was just using, honestly, a Spirit Sword over Crescent Moon like half the time. What's my total high rune count? Oh boy, I don't even know. Right now I probably have like 30 or 40 of them, but I cubed probably at least a dozen of them together up to get higher runes, because I probably had 12 or 15 Vex runes, something like that, probably, that I cubed those up, the higher ones. But this is a year and a half of playing on this account too, so... Saffron says, yeah, the Firestorm from Diablo does a crazy amount of damage. Sure does. Sure seems that way. Sure seems that way. Most of the high runes I just found elsewhere. Ziltoid. He asked if I did a crazy ton of LK farming, or the very first ones I got from LK, but then after that, they're just found around, you know, just dropping. The thing is too, once you get some high runes and make like Enigma Infinity, like getting high runes makes you find more high runes, right? So that's kind of the first few are the hardest to get. After that, it starts to speed up a little bit. Another thing that keeps them alive, the clay golem. The clay golem slows down Diablo a ton. So you've seen them right there. Diablo's just like, ugh. Like trying to attack super slow because the clay golem makes him super slow. Boy, I want to go make some more coffee. A lot. I want to a lot. Ziltoid said 24 hours LK, still working on Enigma. Yeah, the first one I did time. It took me 2,600 runs on the first time I ran LK to make Enigma. So just for reference. Why Clay Golem instead of the... Yeah, usually I would go Iron Golem Insight and then throw an Infinity on my Mercenary, but I wanted to just dump... I just want to get all the synergies for Bone Spear. So if I went with Iron, I would have had to go a couple more points down to here, and then I would have had to dump 20 points into Golem Mastery because you can't have your Iron Golem die all the time, right? So that would have pulled over 20 points out of synergies for Bone Spear. You know, like... This is just the way I decided to do this one. Just like, essentially no summons, just straight boning them. You know? That sounded exactly the way I meant it to, by the way. So yeah, it's like maxed, and then this is just a 1 point off of maxed out. Oseen, yeah. Yeah, all of the ladder only rune words are also available on single player, yep. Play Golem, Holy Freeze, Decrepify, Max Sluggishness. Yeah, that'd be a little bit overkill, I think, but yeah, it's kind of funny. Funny thought. Going through the same dilemma with your Poison Nova, Necro. On Poison Nova, I feel like it's way easier. It is definitely way easier to do. Because this obviously has 4 synergies to get the damage up. Poison Nova only has 2. So it's like max for 60. 1 point in the Corpse Explosion. 1 point into here. You do need to get 1 point. Just go down the lower res. I always just put 1 point into it. And you could just go amp damage, to be honest, if you wanted to. I've heard people doing that route. But get 1 down to lower res, which does take like 7 points. And then you have plenty, in my experience anyways. If you're in the 90s, you have plenty is left over for 1 point into Iron Golem, max out Golem Mastery. In my experience. Oopsie, just chugged a potion accent. Have I ever gotten a Tyreals Might? I have not. Never, ever have I gotten a Tyreals Might. Saffron said he did the maximum sluggishness thing once. It takes like 5 full seconds for the animation for one attack. Nice. Just for the lulz. Cyril says wishes he could make Cure for a sorceress. You must play non-ladder, I'm guessing. Yeah, Cure is cool for slapping it on your Mercenary. Energy Shield gets rid of your curses and your poison and stuff like that, so. Big Bamals. No, I haven't heard anything about really. Besides like rumors from random people or like opinions or whatever. From actual Blizzard, haven't heard anything about when the reset's going to be. Or the new season or whatever you want to call it. So, gotta be coming up in the next... If it's not in the next month, I'd be shocked. Here, let's go ahead and do this. Let me write these down too. Does anyone know offhand when is the Diablo 3 reset? I guess I could, or this new season, the final season. The final new season, I should say. Because if I had to guess, this is going to be my speculation. The D2R reset is going to be between whatever the weekend is, or one of the weekends anyways, between the D3 new season and the D4 new season. Because they're not going to, 100% they're not going to do them on the same weekend, right? 100%. August 30th, the PTR ends. Not sure they said the release for the I thought they did. Could be wrong though. Could be wrong. JV says, yeah, they'll 100% stagger him, yeah. I thought that they had. Let me just go ahead and fire up the Google machine. Season 29 has no official start date. This random website predicts early September. Gotcha. Okay, man. 5 days ago. Well, we'll have to see here. It is wild. They they already set the date for the season, the next season of D4, but absolutely nothing about D2R. And it's not, and D4 is not till October. Crazy. And the fact that they didn't pick a day for the D3 one either. Arch King says, LK, should I do it D players 7 or players 8? Either is going to be the same. There's going to be no difference. So whatever makes you feel better. That's what I always do. This is one of the BK swords, right? That I need to make a BK barbarian, right? I thought about doing a like a kind of a goof video that would be wearing like 3 full sets on a character. So like the BK set is actually only 2 swords, right? And then grab like another set that is like, that's only like 3 pieces or something, or just wearing like all set pieces. So it'd be like, you know, you'd have to have like Immortal King's pieces, and then you'd have, oh shoot, now it slipped my mind. What's the one that gives you all the attack rating? The amulet in the ring. Why is it brain melting? Cannot compute. You know what it is, but anyways, Angelics, yeah. So it'd be like partial Angelics, partial Immortal King with the BK swords or something. Obviously not fully thought out, but a bunch of things, still no burr runes. Yeah, it can be tough to find what you're looking for. Oh, I always love finding this one right here, fellas. Always love finding it. My personal favorite option on the sorceress for sure. Personal favorite. Let's go! Personal favorite. Doesn't the BK set give you $2 skills? Not sure, I'm gonna be honest. I don't need... Oculus is one of those ones, though, since they're all the same. Single player, you never need more than one, though, so unfortunately, not worth really hanging on to here, but I do know a lot of the sets, they, like, changed what they had on them in D2R, so... But they still didn't quite get there, right? because out of all the stuff they changed on the sets, they still aren't used at all. So really. Havoc says full BK, full Ike, full Angelics. Well, you can't do full all of them. It would have to be partials, obviously, of the other ones. But, because, yeah, that Mortal King set uses that Ogre Maul. Ogre Maul, let's go. Ah, a lot of monsters. Yeah, I need something to start corpse exploding. Nope, no problem, Havoc. No problem. But yeah, there are a few different, like, sets that are real small, right? You could try to do something like that, just something goofy. 3 full sets, but it's just, like, the ones that are just, like, 3 pieces and stuff. Which I don't recall what they are, but... You guys just blow up already? My God. My God. Death Guard, there you go. Cannot be frozen on the belt. What is that? Isn't that one where if you wear 2 pieces, you get like 30 increased attack speed on the gloves and something like that too? That's just like a 2-piece set bonus or something. Eric, yo-yo, what's going on, yo-yo? Black Vegetable said he's been looking for a second goal for weeks now. You never find what you're looking for. That's the story in D2 for sure. War Hat, legendary. Orphans could work it as a 4-piece, you say? Yeah, I don't even know what's on that one. Orphans. Can't remember for sure. How's the YouTube stream been? Is it, been getting any lag spikes, anybody, or YouTube been looking alright? Since the last time I asked. Don't think you can wear 3 sets, can you? I mean, you could rock like 3 partials. 3 full sets, I don't think there's going to be, there probably isn't any that line up. I can't really remember, so. Mauricio says it's been smooth. Good. Ever since you came in, everything got better. SQQ says, Phil, thanks for all the content. Appreciate it, man. Very kind of you. Thank you for hanging out and watching. That's the main thing. Thank you. Fred, yo, what's going on, Fred? Welcome in, welcome in. Teleport. Tadas says, finally able to catch a stream. Doing pretty good, man. Hopefully you're doing good as well on this wonderful Friday. Early afternoon for here, anyways. Early afternoon. Disciples set plus BK swords. There you go. Disciples is, that's laying of hands too, right? So. That'd be nice. Mauricio says, yeah, sure thing. I'll come in every day. Keep the stream alive. Oh no, I have an eyelash right here. Gosh, gonna have to end the stream. Unholy Taco says Cow Kings with no weapon. BK. Partial Angelics. There you go, the Cow King stuff. Let's go. Yeah, because what Cow King is hat, his helmet, boots, gloves? Offensive auras. Hey, if we're gonna be doing that Dual Dream Paladin pretty soon, right, fellas? Eric. That is true, Eric. That is true. GG. Helmet, boots, armor, you say? Oh, gotcha. Couldn't remember what that third one was. What set for the Mercenary? Well, you'd have to go with the Act 5 Mercenary and go with that, what you call it? I don't remember what it is. You guys know what it is. That one set that's good for the Act 5 Mercenary. Sazabi's Ghostly Liberator. Yeah, the armor. I couldn't remember. Yeah, Sazabi's for sure. For sure. You gotta have Bone Hue on the Merc, though, yeah. Comcore, this is Players 3, though. Players 3. Saffron says, no. You need combat skillers for the Spirit Imp, right? True story. True story. Time for another drink of water. Having a stroke now. That's what looks when my brain tries to work. Like, ooh, Cyril just found the Colossus Blade, one of the BK sword. Nice. Just found both halves. Mockery Willie, yo, welcome in, my dude. Happy Friday. Ooh, there we go. Nice density right at the start here. I'd love to see it. Whew. Electro, where can I find the sweet run counter you got? I have a video about it. It's just called MF Run Counter, so it's from back in the day for D2. It's not exactly fully set up for D4, but I got macros on my keyboard set up to kind of run it. You know, like it resets the time and the run count and stuff through the macros on my that I have with my Razer mouse software. So I think if you exclamation run counter Nightbot will put a link in there on YouTube if you want to see the video. There's a few different videos on YouTube about it, but yeah, it was never officially updated for D4, so you have to do everything manually on it. Or it was never updated for Diablo 2 Resurrected, I mean. Very, very dense cast sanctuary here. Awesome. Kermit, I don't think those ones exist. Don't think those ones exist. No, Fred, this is just players 3 difficulty. Just players 3. The way I set it up isn't perfect, and Bone Necro not my favorite anyway, so didn't feel like really worrying about it. Just went players 3. You can find tons of great stuff on players 3. Tons of it. Tons of it. Ooh. Why is it not battle ordering? Skill issue. Alex has got to run to the store. Keep slaying. Peace out, my dude. Appreciate it. Death mask. Go. Got enough of those. Kind of stopped noting those because you find like 7 of them. You do like 100 chaos runs, you find like 3 of them every time. So. Following your advice here, just made a fortitude for my Emilio. Because we're in treachery, but is Indaro's Visage much better than Tal's Mask? Yeah, because with the Indaro's Visage, it has increased attack speed on it, so he'll attack faster. So yeah, just the thing is, it has minus enemy fire res, so you want to put either a Ral Rune in it or a jewel. I have a jewel here that has 30 fire res, and I think it had a little bit of strength on it, like 5 to strength and like a couple of max damage or whatever. So you do want to get rid of that minus. That's because that's a minus to your fire res, so it hurts him quite a bit, especially like these guys right here in the Chaos Sanctuary. Ah. Oh, Kermit's over on Twitch, Fred. YouTube was having a bunch of problems, so some people jumped over and are watching on Twitch. For some reason, the YouTube's like website for streaming or something, there was like a bit, like it was like the whole stream would freeze up and for like 30 straight seconds and stuff like that, like a couple of times. So I'm not sure what happened. Oh yeah, what Sunil said too. The Indaro's Visage gives you a bunch of strength, so you can, even if you're, no matter what this is, you can throw it on way faster with all that strength. So even if it's a CV, you can throw it on faster. Hold on one quick second. My apologies. It was the boss calling. I gotta like, ooh, the boss calls, you answer. You know what I'm saying? So, boss calls, you answer. Am I right, my mens? Oh, he's back over on YouTube. He's back. Fred said he was in a meeting until just now. Now he's back. Woo! Yeah, Shad says, yeah, hashtag facts. For sure, yeah. Galback the Mighty called, so. Galback the Great. Yeah, boss is the wife. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yep. East Texas Tyreals incoming! Hopefully. We'll see. Not yet, though. Not yet. called the RNG gods for a burr rune. Yeah, I just dialed up the devs. I was like, hey, can you program in a burr rune real quick for me? Thanks, appreciate it. Outside of YouTube, she's Gelback the Mighty. Nice. Could be. Good old Gelback. Anyone who's wondering what we're talking about, Gelback, that's my, that's like my wife's online persona, right? If you were wondering. Boom. All right, here we go. Here we go. One of these times, we're getting it. One of these times. Today, for sure. No doubt in my mind. Tyreals might for sure. Or a wisp. You know what? I'd settle for a wisp. I would. I would definitely settle. I would even settle for a wisp. Come on. Ethereal Templar's Might. I mean, that'd be wild, huh? I'm trying to think, yeah, because Templars isn't indestructible, right? So yeah, it could be ethereal, right? Right. All right, Templar's Coat. Is this what you meant? Oh, you said Templar's Might. I thought you Templar's Coat. Ethereal. It doesn't look ethereal, does it? It's definitely not ethereal. At least give me a high roll, huh? That's a perfect roll. It's a perfect one. Let's go. That's kind of neat. That's kind of neat. Nice, nice, nice. Ooh. I knew it was going to be a good roll. I guess we'll hang on to it since it's perfect, huh? Perfect Guardian Angel. Yeah. Mr. Taco. I guess we'll throw it over here. Run out of space. I'm going to have to organize that stuff pretty soon. Great. I've seen Tom Core. I've seen a meme like that, yeah. Imagine Sarah Connor seeing you all friendly with Chat GPT. That is not ethereal. Yeah, with a perfect roll like that. I do actually have a an ethereal Guardian Angel. And it was one of the first items I ever found too. Like, it was one of the first uniques I found. So, pretty wild. Flame bang. Still calling D2 devs to have season 2 reset. Yeah, that's sort of the next call. I called for my burr rune, and next call is going for the season 2. Reset this sucker already. Well, season 2, but whatever season it is. 5 or whatever. Eric says, Holy Grail, but only perfect rolls. Boy. Hard pass on that for me. Maybe Llama or Inferno or someone can take on that challenge. Siri says he doesn't You don't know if my let's go is a joke or not? I don't know. Is it? Oh, you mean like if I'm being sarcastic, you mean? Oh, I thought you meant like, do I seriously say that all the time? Gotcha. Yeah, I can see that. I can see the sarcasm, you know, if you weren't for sure about it being good or not. A perfect guardian angel is a for real let's go. Yeah. My apologies on the overuse of sarcasm, maybe. Maybe I should tone it back a little bit, huh? The sheer volume of let's goes. Here is guardian angel, yeah. Yeah, that's the only way that I really see that, you know, ever being able to get enough resistance to really cap it out at 90%. But then the thing comes, so you'd have to go Kira's guardian angel, then you'd have to do Reaper's Toll, huh? Because you need your life leech somewhere. So then you lose either an insight or infinity. So you kind of have to do that for like a Trav Merc, huh? But Sirius says you don't know a lot of the items. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I could see how they could get confused with my jokiness, right? What made me come up with the name Sweet Phil? Well, we'll go with the short version of that story, I suppose. So, when I was younger, I used to skateboard a lot, and for whatever reason, like, you know, when you just hear people say stuff all the time, you kind of start saying it when you're a kid. So people would always be like, oh yeah, man, like sweet, you know, like totally, dude, yeah, it's sweet. So I used to say sweet all the time. For whatever reason, I started, you know, just like I say let's go all the time now. I used to say sweet all the time. So then people in high school started making fun of me because I said sweet all the time. And they'd be like, yeah, Phil, you're so sweet. Yo, sweet Phil, ha ha ha. And then I just kind of went with it. It's on his birth certificate, yeah. First name Sweet, last name Phil. Middle name AF. Part of it too is that like the older kids would call me Sweet Phil, making fun of me, and the younger kids didn't know that they were kidding. Kind of like when I say let's go, and you know, Siri doesn't know if I'm joking or not. The kids younger than me, like Snowpro, who's in here, didn't know that the older kids were making fun of me, so they just called me Sweet Phil, thinking that's just what people called me. I was like, all right, let's go with it. Sup, Lordo. Kind of. Actually, don't want to go too much into that just because it confuses people and people lose their minds if I talk about that too much. So I'm not gonna like ignore your comment there, sup, Lordo, but yeah, I'll just say that, I guess. One socketed. Can Immortal King set kill D-Clone? Probably, yeah. I'm pretty positive. I've never tried it, but D-Clone, not the hardest thing to kill. All you gotta do is get, I mean, you'd have to have a Mercenary probably, but you just get some open wounds or whatever. And then take forever, but... you pretty much just have a bunch of crushing blow on your and open wounds on your Mercenary, and your Mercenary would probably kill him faster than you would, though. Babe said he rocks Ethereal Bone Hue. Nice. That's awesome. Ethereal Bone Hue. Double Ammed. Okay, yeah, I didn't think about that. Double Ammed Bone Hue. We're talking about the Kira's Guardian Angels setup. One way to get it. Oh, Kermit talking about the duels in the stream chat up there a minute ago. It took me probably a full 3 minutes, Kermit, to understand your comment. That's why I didn't answer it right away. I read it and I was like, what is he talking about? I wrecked Fred the other day. I couldn't remember. But yeah, the duels thing in your chat when you're live streaming. Forgot about that. When do you start playing D2? Well, I originally bought the game when the expansion came out. But then I played it for a few years, took a break, 5 years break, and then played it for a couple of years, took a break. I kind of came back to D2 not really super long, to be honest, before I started my channel, to be honest. Like I think I've had my channel for like coming around on 3 years maybe that I've actually been making videos, I mean. And yeah, probably maybe 3.5 or 4 years, you know. I've been playing. I probably played for like 6 months or maybe a year, like when I came back this last time before I started making videos, so. Kermit said I was talking mad crap too. Yeah, I was just joking around, obviously. Like, it's just like completely random. You're like, go, boom, I won, yay! Good old demon hide boots. There's one for the. What we got? Gold, extra gold, fine, and a bunch of fire res and max fire. Will declone heal himself? Yeah, yep, yeah. If you gotta get something on him. Whether, unlike the Ubers, you can route here, tile soul, route here, tile soul. Unlike Ubers, declone you can put open wounds on, and it like works. There's a few other ways too, but you got some way to get declone from healing, right? Yeah. How often should I cast Call to Arms? I don't know. I kind of go by feel, to be honest. I don't know the actual time that they last for that level of battle orders, so I'm not sure what the. Probably like every 3 minutes. About. Someone probably knows the time, I'm sure. That sounds like something some people would know. I usually recast it like when I get around to Desace's group in here. You'll notice that when I first started streaming this character, I actually the call times used to run out all the time, the battle orders, so now it was running out, but then I kind of got more used to how long it would last, so pretty much when I get around to, I always make sure I do after Desace's group for sure. Imagine not recasting battle orders after every unique monster. I mean, you don't have to cast it after every unique, but a lot of times I do stuff like that just because I always forget. Especially since I'm trying to do so many things at once. It's hard to remember everything. Cyril says has a similar story, but he just tells everybody he's been playing for 22 years. Yeah, that's when it gets confusing when you're like, well, how many times I did not mean to do that. How many times did you take a break? How many years did you play this time, that time, blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, no, I've been playing since the beginning. Much easier to say. What do you mean break? Like I stopped playing D2, of course. You know what I mean. I know what you're saying. Like, you know, people play it nonstop forever. But, yeah, I mean, I got big into Halo and I got big into Call of Duty back when those were in their heyday. So, the Elder Scrolls games when they were, you know, Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim. So there was definitely times there where I was completely checked out of D2 and playing that stuff back in my younger years. Justin said it's just a habit every wave, and then each seal when you're at Diablo. Yeah, I could see that. That's a good way to make sure it never runs out. Yeah, and the thing with doing fail waves too, I mean, you have like a full 10 seconds of sitting there doing just nothing, right? Just sitting there doing nothing. Oh, gee, face. So you're like, might as well battle order it up, right? What's your favorite D2 class? I guess it's Sorceress, but I guess Sorceress. Take another drink of water. Break sounds like what casual people do, says Saffron. Well, I'm just a filthy cash. Six years, you say, Cyril? Your biggest break was? Yeah, I mean, I don't really have any idea what my longest break was, to be honest. Hard to think about what it would be. Just a filthy casual, right? There you go. D2R came out, so maybe another 22 years you'll take a break? Yeah, right? You mean when D2RR comes out? Diablo 2 Resurrected Remastered? Or no, they won't call it remastered, they'll call it reforged or something, right? Diablo 3 Resurrected? Oof. Maybe. D2R VR comes out. Yeah, that's a good call on that one. Good call on that one. Have I tried D3? I will be honest, I haven't played Diablo 3 since it launched, so the launch was so bad I could never go back to it. I don't know. I kept telling myself I was going to try it. Like, oh no, I'm going to try D3 here, do a playthrough and stuff before D4 came out. And then I just couldn't do it. Maybe coming up in the near future here. Maybe I'll try to get try it out here before the next season launches or something. I keep saying that and then I don't, right? So Kermit talking about Destiny over. Yeah, I've heard of Destiny. Not big on playing new games, really. Anti-change guy, remember? Anti-change guy. Come on, corpse explosion. Huh. Feel like... Oh, I didn't put the curse on him, dummy. I was like, why is my corpse explosion not doing as much damage as it should be, I feel. Wasn't, didn't have him cursed. Wartech says, or Tackle says D3 is not gonna get resurrected. Maybe. Hard to say. Hard to say for sure. Like 15 years down the road or something. Quave said he totally lost hope after D3 in the franchise. The launch was, man, the fact that I paid at what the time was like an astronomical amount of money for this game, and then it wouldn't work. They forced it to be online, and I was like, this is annoying, because, yeah. And then there's no offline, and then the servers didn't work for days. Literally couldn't play for days. So rough. After I spent all the money I made all summer, $60 on it. Crazy. Should have went and got a better job, I guess, huh? No, it wasn't even. I think I was like 20 something when it came out. So I definitely made more money, but still, it seemed like a lot. I can remember sitting. I remember getting it. Man, I can remember sitting down with the game and being so pissed it wouldn't work, because I was single at the time, single dude. Was I single? Yeah, no, I was a single dude, lived in my own house by myself, like that I rented. So $60 was a lot of money. Alice has made it back to catch the rest of the stream. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Sup Lordo says he thinks it took a month for them to fix the servers. I don't. If you by fix you mean get them to work perfectly, maybe. I know that it was definitely at least like 4 or 5 days that you literally couldn't play the game at all. You couldn't get on at all. And then after that, I can't remember. I think that so you couldn't get on like certain times a day because you couldn't. You know, there'd just be too many people trying to get on for the small server bandwidth or whatever, apparently, that there was. I feel like there was only a few hours a day that you could actually get on and play because it wouldn't work any other time. For like days and days after that even, so. You can see me being a pizza delivery driver? Oh boy. Nope, never did that. I've always just been working in factories my whole life until I started doing this. Factory here, factory there. Worked at a bus factory. Worked at a few different plastic places. Plastic factories making car parts. Worked at a steel fab factory. Doing a few different jobs depending on what year it was, and then... Yep. Rock said thanks for the rain. Got paid for the day off. Nice. Yeah, it rains like every day around Michigan nowadays, huh? Kelly says, would you like the devs to put teleport on all classes? From my general anti-change guy standpoint, no. Oh, Grimaw, ooh. Pretty much I'd say no, I guess. A fellow Emilio enjoyer. Yeah, usually I don't really care about the Merc name, but I think I just went over to get a Mercenary one time, and it was... Oh, it's Emilio. Okay, well, I might as well get an Emilio then, I suppose. Might as well. Suplordo says he remembers being able to play it, but it would crash now and then. Yeah, that sounds accurate. Yeah, like it got up and working after like a week, but then it would crash all the time.
Christian Bada donated $9.99 through Super Chat.
Oh, thank you so much for the $10 Super Chat. You, Slayer. Ooh. Super Chat, and you didn't put a chat in. Appreciate the channel support, though. My man. Thank you so much, my dude, my dude, my dude. Stun charges. Let's go. Let's go, Mason Blue. Ooh, yeah, yeah, my man. You like you even more now. That's what I'm talking about. All good. Appreciate you, my man. Appreciate you. K-Dog says Twitch starting to grow. Cheers, my dude. Yeah, it's a little bit more over on Twitch today too, because YouTube streaming was glitching out major earlier. So, yeah, like literally freezing for like 30 straight seconds for people and stuff. So some people jumped over to Twitch. So. Sneeve over on Twitch saying he resets over and over again to get an Emilio. Yeah, I did that before, and I kind of remember you doing that in the past, but I just couldn't do it anymore, right? Like, man. Nothing. Come on. Time's too valuable nowadays, right? I'm getting older. Getting old. JV says he thinks what they should do, unique large charm that has teleport on it. 8 charges that recover every so often. I mean, I guess I wouldn't lose my mind if they did that, but yeah. Oh, Christian coming with another $5 with a message this time.
Christian Bada donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Let's get after it. Keep sla-eyeing.
Keep sla-eyeing. Ooh. I love that reading voice, how it does that. Thank you so much, Christian, once again. And we will indeed get after it. Ooh. Get him away from there. Once again, thank you for the what is now $15 of Super Chat, my man. My man. Suplordo says his problem with D3 is a lot of the enemies have hit scan attacks and abilities, so if you see the animation, you're dead. Oh, okay, yeah, I kind of hard to, it's been so long since I played it, I kind of hard to remember, huh? If you see the animation, you're dead, huh? Nice. Daniel says that you feel like they should remake Diablo. You mean like Diablo 1 or? Saffron says he thinks they should fully revert to the 07 patch. So that's like pre-enigma, right? I think. Oh, let's see how my deeds luck's going here, because it's been good, and then I got one bad one. And then another terrible one. Oh well, can't win them all, right? Oh, Rock's coming in with a Slayer ship. Ooh, looks like a few months there. I can't tell the color. But yeah, thank you so much, Rocks, for becoming one of Sweet Phil's Slayers. Phil, have you ever lost a single player character due to a corrupt file? No, I have not. Nope. Restart the whole series from 1. Interesting, interesting. Free spirit as well, nice.
Ionescu donated Ron 49.99 through Super Chat. Playing. Let us go.
Missed the comma, so let us go. Thank you so much, Alexandru, for the 50, which looks like approximately 10 American dollars. My man.
Diablo.
Sunil, oh, 11. Oh, Sunil, 1 month off of a year, too. Dang. Crazy channel support flying in super quick. Thank you guys so much. It means a lot. Means a ton. Literally everything. So thank you guys so much. Alexandru, Rox, and Sunil. Sunil, 11 months of Slayership. Thank you so much, you Slayer. Unholy Taco. That's not a Geets, it's a trash liner. Yeah, that's a bad one. Oh, Nug on the Rug coming in with a, oh, he's gifting a tier 1 sub. Let's go. Thank you so much. Nug, my man. Ooh. Approximately 10 US dollars. Yeah. I scrolled up and I seen someone donated $10 and it was the same color. So that's how the background was the same color. That's how I figured it out. I'm a genius like that. Genius. I missed what you're talking about there, Omac. I don't know. I see you say, oh, the smell, and then I don't want to ask you what that's about, really. I'm going to be honest. I must have missed the other comment. Phil never says let's go. Every once in a while. Rarely, though. Rarely. Only a few times per run or something, you know? Only a few times per run. Hilarious. I was like, there's guys with might, so there's a champion here, but I don't see him. What? Kermit? You're going crazy, my dude. That's like 15 gifted memberships today, dude. Thank you so much, Kermit. You. Slaying legend. Ooh. Both a slaying and a legend. But thank you so much for the amazing channel support, my man. Yeah, Bailey says, don't forget on YouTube, but don't forget to maul that like button. There you go. Maul that like button. 14. Nah. Get my Hoto out. Sup, Lordo, talking thunderstorm ability and attacks from the Quill Fiends.
Let's go.
Gotcha. So those are ones that kill you instantly. You're talking about. Gotcha. Oh, Robert, what?
Let's go.
Another 5 gifted Slayer ships. Ooh. Thank you so much, my man. Everyone's gonna have a membership here in like 2 seconds, huh? Everyone's got one. 10 YouTube, 2 Twitch. All good. No, I was just a little off. No big deal. But thank you so much, Kermit, once again. Colossus. Oh, cool. Colossus sort of quickness. One day we'll get one. Let's go. Kermit says, yeah, right. Understood the assignment, right? Oh, Ack gets in the mix too. Robert and Ack. Another 5 gifted Slayer ships. I wonder what it would do if there was no one to give Slayer ships to because they already got one. Thank you so much, Ack. My man. You guys are crazy. Thank you so much for all you guys for the channel support.
Let's go.
There it goes. There's a notification. Sometimes they're a little behind, but what do you guys do? You guys are going bananas. Thank you so much, Alan Short, for gifting 5 Slayer ships as well. My God. My God. Thank you so much, Alan Short, for 5 gifted Slayer ships. My man. Ooh. Legend. Legend. Oh, Rig Walker over on Twitch got to get in the mix as well with 5 gifted tier 1 subs over on Twitch. Jeez. Oh, thank you so much, Rigid. I said Rig Walker, I think. Rigid Walker. Absolute legend. Critter Ditter, what's going on, yo? You said Legends finally back to D2R. Yeah, I've been for about a month now. I've just been going D2. Saffron's got to get in the mix too here. Holy smokes, guys! Holy smokes! Face is starting. Preemptive call from Slayers for the Garth.
$1.99 through Super Chat.
Nice.
Preemptive call from Slayers for a Garth Halloween.
The Garth Halloween costume, nice. Thank you so much, Saffron, for 5 gifted memberships. You absolute legend. And Mr. Munkles, thank you for the $2 super chat as well, my man. My man. What if there's a cube recipe to combine 2 uniques? I feel like that you could get stuff like crazy strong if you did that. So, what's going on here, guys? Oh my god! Thank you so much, G-Stacks, for 5 gifted memberships. Now everyone's getting in on the mix here.
Marco Bellet donated $20 Canadian through Super Chat. Epic weekend fun. Have a great one, Slayer.
Herman says Twitch ain't got nothing on YouTube. We don't need the friendly rivalry, right? Friendly rivalry. Thank you so much, Marco, for $20 Canadian, my man. $20. Super chat. Have a great one, Slayers. That's G-Stacks one's finally coming through. I don't know why the gifted memberships are always behind. But thank you so much, G-Stacks, once again, my man, and Marco. Yeah, crazy hype train right now. You ain't kidding. Ain't kidding. There's like three people that don't have memberships now. All I can say is I appreciate it, fellas. It means a lot. Channel support, making it possible for me to keep streaming and making videos and stuff. So, yeah, I'm kind of speechless with the generosity. Just all I can say is thank you. Yeah, 30 memberships. There's 100 viewers. So, a lot of guys. Yeah. Yeah, Cyril, that's unfortunate. Nobody ever feel obligated to do anything that they don't feel comfortable doing, for sure. No problem at all. No problem at all. But do hit the like button on YouTube. That's something y'all gotta do. Y'all gotta do. All gas, no brakes. Yeah, right. Oh my gosh, what? Kermit's like, there's a couple people that don't have any, so we got to go ahead and do 5 more. Kermit, oh my gosh, you crazy Slayer. Thank you so much, Kermit. From the bottom of my demon slaying heart, thank you so much. You Slayer, ooh. A little creaking on the mic there, no big deal.
Let's go.
Oh, and Scott comes in with, wow, 19 months of Slayership. Ooh. Thank you so much. What's going on here?
Happy birthday. Birthday cake, birthday cake, birthday cake, party popper, shortcake, shortcake, shortcake.
Almost sounded like a rap song for a second. Party popper, party popper, party popper, party popper. Thank you so much, Scott, for 19 months. Oh, and
Nug on the Run donated $5 through Super Chat. Everyone has subs now. Gotta switch it up.
Nug on the Run coming in with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, my man. My man. Jeez. Happy birthday, yeah. Just so there's no one feeling like they're getting duped. Not actually my birthday, so it's just a channel joke where everybody wishes me happy birthday some days. Don't forget to eat your cake. I'm trying to watch my figure, so I can't eat the cake, unfortunately, but got a new emote over on Twitch for the hype train.
G Stacks donated $5 through Super Chat. Don't forget to eat your cake.
Thank you for the $5 G Stacks. Just for that, I'm gonna double your pay too. G Stacks is my lead mod, so lead mod. Phil's 25th birthday, right? 25. Real Slayers get their head right. Nice. Good old hype train emote over on Twitch. I just forget about those things. Yeah, that does kind of sound like something YouTube might ban people for, like putting like advertisements in their YouTube names and then just commenting all over the place. Makes you look like a bot, right? So, I don't know that for sure, but that does actually sound accurate, Serial, to be perfectly honest. So, don't do something like that. Get yourself banned. Sasquatch, yo, what's going on? Not much going on here, just slaying some demons, and there's some crazy MFers in chat. Both chats, Twitch and YouTube. You guys are... What are these? Scott, the true Slayer would be using Lightning Sorceress with Infinity. True story, right? Phil, why are you playing anything but a Lightning Sorceress with Infinity? Kermit said he read something that is going into effect beginning of September. Gotcha. I do have points in the bone wall, but I don't really want to use them. When you put up those bone walls and stuff, it like I want the monsters to kind of lump up around, like I want them to kind of run towards my mercenary, so they lump up, and then when I corpse explode them, it makes sure that it hits it. Because my corpse exploding radius is only 10. I only have 1 point into it. So as long as my mercenary always survives, it doesn't really matter. I want them to all kind of lump up on my mercenary, so I can hit them with my amp damage and then corpse explode them. Boom, 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 boom. That's the idea, anyways. Results may vary based upon my skill issues, so. Corpse explosion druid was epic. Ooh. Yeah, that was just kind of a goofy. I mean, how well it worked kind of was shocking. Even though it cost a bazillion gold to keep running, so. Do I hear skill issues? Well, yeah, you're watching Sweet Phil. I mean, what do you want? You want me to play good? Like, come on, bro. Sweet Phil, the D2 noob? Come on. Come on. 4 o'clock. We got a little bit of time left. 3 hours. Ooh, longest stream I've ever done. Ooh, almost heli stomped the safe. That'll get you in trouble. I wish charges didn't cost so much. I think that the quality of life change, you could be done. Even anti-change guy would be okay with it. Changing how much it costs to redo charges. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's fine. I feel like that's not the limiting factor on why people don't use charges. Like, hardly at all. It's mainly just because like a level 1 fireball charge on something isn't going to be useful, like, you know, at all, right? So but what are you going to do? Put like level 42 firebolt charges on something? Because then you're not going to have any there's none of the synergies are there. It's just the fireball. So Deathbrun says we lost an hour of the stream to lag, to be fair. True story, right? How does one come up with the name Sweet Phil? That's G Sweet. A winged knife. Oh. Hoping for the ethereal one, but or Shrike. Kind of a cool one, but I just told that story a minute ago. Let's see. Pretty much I used to say sweet all the time for whatever reason. And then like the older kids in high school would make fun of me like, "Hey Phil, you're so sweet." Sweet Phil. And then pretty much like the younger kids didn't know the older kids were making fun of me because they'd just be like, "Hey, Sweet Phil," like blah blah blah. And then everyone just started calling me Sweet Phil, and then that's just how it just kept going from there. And I was like, sure. Scott says it would make telestaff be a better option instead of enigma. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I don't know. I guess I would be indifferent too if charges on stuff cost less to use than they do right now. I would be indifferent. That weed. No. I mean, it's not the craziest. When I started my channel, well, I mean, it's still up now, but there was a guy that apparently had a Sweet Phil YouTube channel already, and I was like, well, I guess we're gonna have the same name. And anytime you type Sweet Phil into Google, it would or into YouTube, it would pop up with that guy. I was like, no, I want it to be just me, you know. But now actually, you type in Sweet Phil and his channel doesn't pop up anymore. It pops up with mine, like for everybody. So he was some guy that was, there's this like a cappella group or something called like the Pentatonics or something. And he was like a part of that group or something. And he would do like music reaction videos and stuff. I don't know, but yeah, if Snowpro's in here again sometime, I'll ask him. I think he knows the story, obviously, but I'll be like, hey, did you know they used to call me back in the day? Did you know they were calling me Sweet Phil, making fun of me? And he'd probably like, no, none of us younger people knew. Saffron, rare sacred armor off a Thrush Shaka, yeah. Well, that's like, I found my Templar's Might off a Thrush Shaka, and I was like, yeah, I know it can't be Tyreals, but did it, let's see. If you drop a sacred armor off a Thrush Shaka and it rolls as Tyreals, but it can't be Tyreals, will it be triple durability rare, or will it just like, or does it roll as unique and then it decides if it's a Tyreals or not? I forget which way does that roll. I feel like some of you guys would know. I think it might pick unique, and then it picks what unique it's going to be. But I can't remember. Missed a Grand Charm, huh? We'll go grab her. We'll go grab her. Ah, so you think it's just Templars? Yeah, okay. Do you have a budget build for a Hammerden? Somewhere on my channel I know I do budget Hammerden build. I'm pretty sure. I mean, pretty much it's just like a generic caster. You know, Spirit Sword, Spirit Shield, Viper Magi, or Stealth, you know. So there's got to be one somewhere, though, that I got on my channel, I think, after this long. I don't know, because budget build guide videos don't perform very well, so maybe I might not have done one. Hard to say. Sam just said he found the guy. Hasn't posted a video in 2 years. Yeah, he probably just, like, you know, if it's not worth his time to make YouTube videos because he doesn't get enough views or something, you know. So terrorize Thresh and Pindle can't drop Tyreals might. Well, no, if they're terrorized, they could, I guess, but yeah, it depends on the level, right? Carhulo, right? No Pro went to school with you? Yeah, we went to high school together. Yep. He was a little bit younger than I was, obviously, like I mentioned, though. Saffron says if there's any unique available, it'll be that. Okay, so it doesn't like roll as Tyreals might, or gotcha. Can't do that. Boy, that'd be wild, huh? Imagine if it did do, if it was the way it worked. You know how mad people would be if they were running like Pindle and they dropped like a rare Sacred Armor and then they look at it and it's a triple durability rare. Oh my god, just lose your mind. If they were doing a Holy Grail anyways. I would anyways. I would never kill a monster unless it was high enough level to drop as a Tyreal might.
They will add something cool like ladder solo self-found or something to 5th ladder in Diablo 2 Resurrected.
Thank you for the $1 tip. They're from Ninjanos. Thank you so much, my man. Do I think they're going to add something cool? To be honest, I don't believe that they are. And I'd base this on no knowledge of any kind, I will say that. Strictly guessing, just like any other random bro on the internet. But I don't think they're going to do anything, to be honest. I think it's just going to be a hard reset. Or strictly a reset, and that's it, but we'll see. At most, I would say like 3 new rune words or something like that. That's like the biggest thing like that I think would be. But thank you for the $1, my dude. Vili says maybe after a Templars drop because uniques can't drop twice. Yeah, that'd be something too, huh? That's like the only way it could happen, I guess. Find a Tyreals might and then accidentally, or a Templars might and then find another Templars might in the same game. That'd be crazy. Trevor says, what about a Grand Charm of Teleport with an FCR penalty? Yeah, I kind of sort of what Saffron said there. Yeah, stop adding stuff to make the game easier. Yeah, I mean, generally, I kind of agree with that sentiment, to be honest. I'm not too big on making the game a bunch easier or something. Because much like Sunder Charms, you know they're not going to put anything in the game and then make it so like it's really hard to find. People lose their minds, you know? Like look at all the people in D4 lose their minds because they haven't found a Shaco yet. Or how I've even seen people like Tempest Roar is sort of rare. Like a lot of people haven't found it yet. A lot of people have, but a lot of people haven't. So like I've seen people commenting about how they need to up the drop rates of Tempest Roar because everyone has to get one. Like everyone deserves one, you know? I deserve it. So. Justin Selden, yo, what's going on? Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, Pavel said he thought that was $100 dono. Missed the decimal point. Hazababa asks, are perfect gems even worth collecting? I mean, it depends what you're talking about. Online, you can trade. I don't know what they really go for nowadays with Sunder Charms or with Terror Zone Charms being so much more common to be 45 lifers, but you used to be able to trade 40 perfect gems for an ISK for like forever. I don't know if it's still that now or not. Or you could just reroll it yourself. You take any super high level, 90 or over 90 for a Grand Charm and roll it with 3 perfect gems. And you roll, and hopefully you get a 45 life Grand Charm, right? Because they're worth a lot. A lot. So yeah, they're worth it, but yeah, it's up to you. I stopped grabbing them on single player because I just didn't feel like dealing with it, to be honest. Ziltoid says a loot filter. Yeah, I'd be on board with a loot filter for sure. For sure. Yeah, Sam just says the wild card is a majority of builds in D4 work great even without this stuff. People are just greedy. Yeah, I mean, I think it's like more of the Diablo 3 kind of cohort, the Diablo 3 community going over to D4. Because I mean, imagine you love Diablo 3, right? In Diablo 3, from what I hear, you can easily get every perfect piece of gear essentially in a couple of days after a season starts, right? Now imagine how much like of a culture shock that would be to be like, wait a second, you guys don't have perfect gear the first day that the season starts? What do you mean? Like they would have no idea. Like if people just played only Diablo 3, like that's the way that their whole life would be, right? It'd just be crazy. So I think those are the people that would be commenting that stuff. Pure speculation on my part, by the way, just throwing it out there, and that's not all of them, but yeah. What's the max roll for attack rating on a Grand Charm? Oh boy. I'm not sure exactly, I can't remember offhand, because I think there's actually, I think attack rating can roll on the affix and suffix. Affix, whatever. So I think it can be like in the one, I don't remember. I need this for my Mule account anyways, but I don't remember. I feel like it can be higher than 135. I feel like it can be like, I don't know. I can't remember. You have a full tab of perfect gems. Don't know if you want to keep them. Yeah, I mean, I would just, what I used to do is I would get one or a few like Terror Zone Grand Charms that I knew were high enough level, you know? So as long as the Terror Zone's like level 91 or higher, like all the Grand Charms that drop can be high enough to be 45 to life. And I would just keep it in my stash next to my perfect gems or next to my gems. And as soon as I got 3 gems, I'd re-roll it. And then as soon as I got 3 more gems, I'd re-roll it again. And then 3 more gems, re-roll it again. Then that way you don't have stashes full of stuff. I know that you'll see like content creators like save up like 1,000 perfect gems and re-roll it, but that's really not the way I would recommend doing it. The same thing with caster amulets. Like I would just do them one at a time. I don't like usually, unless I'm doing it for a video, which is what I do on single player here. But Hit recovery. What's next after the Chaos Sanctuary, Alexandru? Great question. I don't know. I didn't really think about it too much. Something. I'll do something. I gotta pick a character too. I can't remember. I don't know. Maybe after this, maybe we'll do that Diablo 3 playthrough, huh? Ah. Or, whoa, wasn't looking. We could do the final season could be my first playthrough, huh? Maybe I could do that. D2 veteran tries D3 for the first time on final season start. Boy, title writes itself. Title writes itself. Coach said he found 129, but he doesn't know if that's max on the attack rating. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but somewhere around there, I guess. Can Holy Fire Paladin level through hell? Ooh, boy. Level playthrough? Probably not. I never tried to do that. Probably Act 4 of Nightmare, you're going to start having a real problem. So. Rare Ogre item duel tournament. I should rock. G Sweet says nice. Yeah, right. Ogre weapons only. Mauls and axes only. Totally should. Boy, I'm getting hungry. Getting close to dinner, huh? How many mules I got on single player? Ah, great question. I don't know, maybe like 10 or 12. I think. I did just use up all of my caster amulet supply though, so that was a couple of them. So. Or I mean, it's probably down to 10 because I did use a couple of them, I should say. Hydra Edge, Ring. D3 is nice to play once in a long while, says Act. Yeah, I haven't played in a long time though, so right, or like it since launch, so it'd be so crazy to play it now. Matthew says you love the Dobrunsky videos doing that, talking about mass crafting, but you'd never do it. Yeah, I mean, I just put one out of like 100. I do smaller chunks, right? Smaller chunks. Don't think continue seasons in D3, and why is it called the final season? They're not doing seasons. They're not going to do any new seasons. They're going to start like essentially just recycling old seasons. So they aren't going to be making any newer content stuff for D3 anymore. That's why they say it's the final season. Because it's the final like new season. They're just going to recycle old season themes after that. After this one. D2 veteran face smashes on D3 first time. Like face smashes, like I get so angry from playing it that I smash my face. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, it'd be pretty funny doing the start of the season or whatever. It'd be like someone starting the season for Diablo 2, right? Like all the veteran people are playing at full parties and stuff. It's like 8 hours and they finish the game, and then yeah, or like some of the speedrunners, it's like 4 hours, but and then I'd be like, you know, just in Act 1 of the first difficulty, like almost 4:30 already. Oh boy, time's flying. Bunch of mic bros, but take me out when I'm trying to read chat. Am I capping this at 200 runs? No, I usually just do it for like a few days, like 3 to 5 days, and then usually 4 or 5 days is usually what I go with, to be honest. Like 4 or 5 days of running, and then I figure out like I go by like how many hours essentially. I don't do it by the number of runs anymore. But I do have the run count up there just for whoever would want to see it. Electro says, yeah, he's a D3 player, and he says, yep, it'd be exactly like that. Everybody would be done in a few hours, like with the season, and then I'd be like watching the cinematics and stuff in the first difficulty. Yeah, I mean, it's no different than Diablo 2. Like, you know, people are running down and like taking out, you know, going to the blood or taking out Blood Raven and stuff because it's like the quest, and you know, anybody who's played D2 before knows you don't go do that. It'd be the same deal, right? I'd be like exploring down in the second level of the underground passage and stuff, and the first time playing D2 for the playthrough. Do I only do the evening streams on Saturday? Not always. I mean, any of the evening stuff is just all super mega random, though. It's just, I pretty much only do those if like my wife's working and like the kids aren't here or something. Like, ooh, especially like sometimes I'll do it when my daughter's here, I guess, but mainly like when my wife's working Saturday nights, which is like not super common. It's just like occasionally. So that's pretty much the determining factor. And usually she doesn't ever need to work anything at nights during the week, so. What job does my wife do? What jobs doesn't she do, huh? She kind of does like 7 different things. So she works just like kind of almost like odd jobs for a million different places. She does a bunch of different stuff for like a hospitality company in the area. She does like very part-time, but personal training. She does, she's a physical therapist assistant, a little bit. She does all these different things, so. Nug on the Run City works midnight, so it's tough to catch you live. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, that's why I try to stream a bunch of different times, like kind of randomly, sort of. But yeah, this is kind of the main time. It obviously works best for me because especially when my daughter's in school, you know, to stream and make videos when she's in school. So yeah. I'm hungry. Bill the Bone Slinger. Yeah, that's what they call me. That's what they call me. So, looking at the time here, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to take off. So, gonna go get dinner ready, or at least figure out what I'm gonna do for dinner or whatnot. So, thank you guys for joining me. I couldn't even imagine shouting out all the channel supporters today, like the different members and gifted memberships, super chats. There was 3 trillion of you guys, so oh my god, there's so many people. I'm looking at the list now, there's so many people. But thank you guys so much. It was huge crazy hype train earlier. Channel support really does make it possible to keep streaming and making videos on the channel, all that good stuff. So beyond just being super crazy hype and exciting, all that stuff, I do thank you guys so much for making it possible. So with that being said, hope you guys have a wonderful Friday, a good weekend of slaying. Ugh. And peace out. And keep slaying. Ooh, my mans. I will one quick second. I'm gonna do a raid over on Twitch real quick to somebody. I gotta look who's on. I just remembered that. I always forget that you can raid on Twitch. Who's playing D4? Oh, look, perfect. I'm gonna send y'all to Cooley. I haven't been able to raid Cooley in a minute. So I'm sending those people on Twitch over to Cooley real quick. As soon as this goes through. And then I'm gonna hop off and keep slaying. Alright, peace out, fellas. Ooh.